Are we live? It says we're live, so it should be live.
Are.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome back to another Martina, Lily, and Simply Blair live. Our fave time of the month, personally.
Yes.
I'm just going to make sure that we are all good on Tubes. We are live. Great. Hi, Julie and Julie and Tiffany. Welcome. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining us as always. We appreciate it so much. Hi, Nina from Hawaii. Oh, Hawaii.
Hi.
That is amazing. We love some Hawaii. Hi, Julie. Welcome.
Emily.
Hi, Emily.
Hello.
Actually, Blair, I have my Simply Blair mug today.
Oh, are you having coffee? Because it's morning for you, right?
Yeah. I even because our streams go so long normally, I even have a backup coffee in my own mug.
That's hardcore. That's hardcore. If it were morning, I would do the same thing.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't have enough coffee in the day. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Allison. Hi, Erica. LA. I love LA.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, hi, Blair's mom. Hi, Tanya. Happy weekend and happy Easter to everybody that celebrates Easter.
Yes, happy Easter. Happy Saturday.
Or Sunday.
Or Sunday, yeah.
Hi, Vita. Hi, Marquelia. Hopefully I've pronounced that. Been watching for about a year. Thank you so much. Hi, Janet from Vancouver and Nikki from Belgium. I love seeing everyone like where they are in the world.
What's everyone's cart look like? Mine is over $700. I gotta do some editing. I haven't even added mine up. Honestly, I have everything in my loves list, but I haven't actually added it to the cart to see the total. So I don't know, but mine's probably about there too, to be honest.
I always went because sometimes I'll just do it for fun, you know. And whenever I do like a US Sephora cart, it always usually gets up to about 700 to 1,000 US, and then I have to like go through and be like, okay, you really don't need that. You really don't need that.
Gotta tone it down.
Yeah. Hi, Lori. Yeah, I think I'm at because I've got some stuff in my cart that I might get one of my friends or something to pick up for me over there. Hi, Annette from Dubai. Welcome. I think mine's actually not doing too bad. I think it's about 388. So
that's not too bad.
I didn't think it was too bad.
Could be worse. Could be way worse.
And that's like not with the 20% off, obviously.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Erica, yours is around 700. Oh yeah. I mean, if it's around your birthday time, it's like
Erica, yeah, now's your time to treat yourself for sure. If it's your birthday week.
Yeah. And happy birthday to the first. Tiffany's saying, Julie, I've got some perfumes. Yeah, a lot of the time you guys will buy perfumes in the Sephora sale. Hey, it's like a good time to get perfume. Is that right?
Yeah, I also know, I don't know if they do this in Australia or if this is a US thing, but usually after the Sephora sale, like 2 weeks or 3 weeks after, they do 20% off all fragrance again, usually.
That's right. Yeah.
So no, they don't. If you missed it the first time, you can get it the second time.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know. In Australia, I feel like there's a few places where you can get real like perfumes for like pretty cheap. So it'd only be like the brands if I was going to buy like Byredo or like you know, like a real expensive fancy brand that you can't get at like, but if it's like a designer brand, we have like cheaper places where you can get them.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. The second, happy birthday, Marquelia.
Tammy. Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy. What's the new Dior Glow stuff, like the Charlotte, excuse me.
Did you try that, Martina? The Dior stuff?
That in it.
Oh, does it? Yeah.
Yeah. So I was going to, but yeah, because
I can't decide. I kind of want to try that, but then at the same time, I'm like, I feel like I have so many of those already. Yeah. Like I have the e.l.f. Halo Glow, the Charlotte Flawless Filter, Say Glowy Super Gel. Like, I don't know. I feel like, and that's almost, I think it's like $50. It's
Yeah, right, okay.
I don't know if I'll end up. Maybe if I see it in store.
I feel like it's one of those ones that, hi, Rebecca. Hi, Sarah. I'm sorry if we've missed anyone to say hello to. I feel like the Dior one is one of those ones I'd want to test in store if I was going to get it.
Yeah.
I don't know, just because I'm controversial. I don't actually like the Hollywood Flawless filter that much, just because I found it like lifted all of my products and stuff.
Yeah.
But I
I
love
used
this.
to be much more into it. I mean, I still have it, but I don't reach for it as much as I used to.
Yeah, I remember you used to like it used to be
I
one of your
used to
top.
love that stuff. I have like 3 shades of it.
Yeah, that's
Um,
right. I remember you get that. I remember watching your channels and you'd picked up like different shades. That's awesome.
yeah.
Okay, so chat, we have a question for you. With our recommendations, do you want us to go through like the Sephora website and show you our recommendations and why, or just keep it like this? Actually, I can even make us bigger because I know you guys prefer that. There we go. And kind of, I guess, show you our physical products. But Blair and I were kind of like, that's almost our whole collection because Blair and I don't really keep products that we don't like in our collections. So please let us know, chat. Website, actual products, like, you know, a normal type video. Please let us know what you would prefer. Sarah, yeah. I find it so much easier to talk myself out of buying things in person than online for some reason.
I'm the opposite.
Oh, really? You're
Yeah.
in
In the
person.
store, I go absolutely nuts. Like, what my mom always calls it, like, a frenzy. I get in a frenzy when I'm in the store, like, I see things and, like, I hold them and I don't wanna put them back, but then online, I don't know what it is. I'm much more of a like, I like to go and get it person. Like, I don't mind ordering, but I like to go in the store, so I feel like I'm the opposite.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, going into the store and being able to like touch everything and like actually just get it instantly.
Mhm. Yeah, I hate waiting for it. I think that's what it is. When I decide that I want it, I
Like, want
wanna,
it.
like, go get it right then, you know?
Yeah,
So
totally. Yeah. Actually, I will say when I go to Sephora US, I do get into like that frenzy, but it's more so because we don't like your Sephora is literally Willy Wonka land for me. And
yeah,
I'm just like, oh my God, all of this stuff that I have never seen in person. And
'cause
you
our
just,
stuff comes out first before you
yeah,
get it usually, yeah.
if we get it at all. And like
Right.
LYS is like frustrating me because we were getting LYS releases and then now we've not gotten their lip products. We've not gotten any new LYS stuff since their cream bronzers.
That's so weird. That's so
Yeah, and same with
strange.
Patrick Tar. Patrick Tar takes a year. Any of his new stuff always takes a year.
Mm,
It's
I would die if Patrick Ta took a year to get. I would never survive. Uh,
okay, so website, a little bit of both. Yeah, blushes and lip liners and stuff. Yeah, so we can do a combination of bye, Julie.
oh, yes, bye.
Joy, I hope it's not too bad
Thanks
of a
for
shoot.
tuning in for a few minutes.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, an in-store pickup order. That's true. That's always
Oh,
something.
yeah, that's true too.
Actually, Pia, the lipstick I am wearing is my favorite. I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation. Piqui from Westman. So that's probably actually, I reckon my biggest recommendation is the Westman Atelier lipsticks.
I want one of those so bad. I wanna see them in person, though.
They are, I'll swatch the shades that I've got. Give me one sec.
There's another one. I don't know if it's one that you have, the J Reve, or is that what it is? Yeah. That's the one that I kinda want.
Oh, they are. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna get every single shade, which
Yeah.
I never do for a lipstick. So that is the Gereve or Gerive or however. That one's lacquer, and then that's the Piqui. And
Yeah,
I
see,
love.
I can't decide between Piqui or Girev. Girev. I hate that I don't know how to pronounce these names,
No,
but
me too. Um, we can share our shopping list, periwinkle stuff for sure.
God, all three of those are pretty though, honestly.
Honestly, if there was one thing out of this whole sale that I would say it's the Westman Atelier lipsticks. Like if you just had to get one thing. And I'm not I say this like I have a ridiculous amount of lipsticks, right? But I'm not a massive lipstick person. I'm much more a gloss or a lip oil type person.
I am too. I'm the
Yeah.
same way.
And so when a lipstick blows me away to the point where I've been wearing them like every day and I'm like infatuated, it's a big deal for me.
You know what's crazy too is people have been complaining I've been seeing about the packaging. But I love the packaging. I think it's beautiful. I can't believe people are complaining about that.
It is so luxe. Like, yeah, I get that it's chunky, but for me, I'm like, it is so luxe. Like, I want to get like a tray. I hope she comes out with a tray that like fits the whole collection.
Yeah, I mean, those are too pretty to not sit out. I mean, those are, I couldn't believe when I saw the comments, people saying that the packaging was terrible. Like, what?
I use exposed hourglass, Tanya. Or you could use Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude, anything like that. Oh, Natasha didn't left Sephora Canada. That's interesting.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I saw that. That's so odd.
Weird. That is weird.
Oh, Julie, the YSL Candy Glaze Duo for $44 coming soon. No, I have not seen that.
I just saw, the lipstick. Is it the Lipstick Lesbians?
Yeah.
Do you want that? I just discovered that account. I don't know how I only just discovered it, but I'm like infatuated.
They're big on TikTok, I think.
Yeah. And she was just reviewing the new YSL Love Lock.
Oh yeah, they re-released their lipsticks or something, and they named them like the Love lipsticks or something.
Yeah, and the Love Lock or the Love Lip, whatever it's called, is like it's a lip oil with pigment. And I'm like, I really want to try it, but I'm a little bit nervous because YSL puts so much fragrance.
They do, yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know whether to try it or not.
Yeah.
But I do want to. Hi, Angela. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
Yes, the Prada lipsticks are beautiful too, Alison. The only thing I would say is if you're sensitive to the taste of fragrance like me, they're not ideal. So if they didn't have fragrance in them, they'd be a really good one.
You like the Westman much better than the Prada lipstick.
Oh,
yeah.
Hi, Stephen. You brought is 912 the pink one or the new neutral one? Let me know what you think of that neutral one if it's that, Stephen, because I've been eyeing that off. I haven't seen anyone talking about it.
I haven't seen anyone talk about, I've seen the pictures of that palette, but I haven't seen anyone talk about it either.
Hi, Holly.
Holly.
Yeah, you love the Westman Atelier packaging too, Periwinkle. It's so good. Oh, I love it. Westman Atelier is like, it's so funny how like, I don't know if you've noticed this too, Blair, yourself, but like over the past probably year, I found like my top kind of 5 brands or 3 brands have like just completely changed.
Yeah.
From what they were.
Yeah, no, I agree.
The new neutral, Stephen. Okay, please let me know what you think because maybe I need it. I don't need it, but maybe I want it. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's share the screen. How do I do it again? Let me figure it out.
Hi, Regina.
Hi, Regina. Emily Greaves, what are your top 3? Lisa Eldridge, Westman Atelier is really creeping up there for me. Honestly, controversially, KVD Beauty. Okay, I don't necessarily have a top 3 right now. Rabanne.
Yeah. That's like, so hard.
But like, I mean, previously you would have expected me to say straight off the bat Pat McGrath Labs, right?
I was about to say Patrick Ta for you. That would be my answer for sure. Patrick Ta. Yeah. And Pat McGrath. I don't know what's going on with Pat McGrath, but yeah.
Okay, Tiffany, I need to know with the Rare Beauty blush because it's in my Sephora cart. And Julie, that's what I want to know. Is how metallic is it? Because
I ordered 4 of them.
Okay.
Of course, one of mine came completely shattered.
Oh, that's devastating.
And I haven't even swatched, like I haven't even had a chance to swatch them because for those that watch my videos, we're trying to sell our house and we've been doing showings for the past 2 days. So I haven't been able to do anything. That's why I didn't have a video up yesterday. So I haven't even swatched them, but they look pretty. I did open them up and look at them. So I don't know. I've seen a few people on Instagram say they're really shimmery, but I don't know.
I think I'm just probably gonna bite the bullet and get one, even though it's not super duper my.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't love their highlighter formula. Yeah, I want to know, Rebecca. Okay, you know what, guys? I will get one and I will test it for all of us that don't like shimmery blushes and metallic blushes. And yeah. Okay, I did see some questions. Yes, I agree. Mother Pat needs a new creative director because she's not the creative director anymore, if you weren't aware. And I
want to know what your eyeshadow is, Martina.
Oh yeah, I did film this look, guys, by the way. It will come up in the next couple of days. So this is a full face of my Sephora recommendations. And on my eyes, I mixed, because when I did my Danessa Blooming Romance review, one of you guys asked for like a review where I mixed both of these together. So I did that. And then on my lid is Space Cowboy from Urban Decay. So the TikTok viral Space.
Love Space Cowboy.
Yes, can't go wrong. So that is on my eyes, but this whole look is coming up on my channel. Yeah, see, I liked the Milani baked blushes, so I wonder, it's a gorgeous blush topper. Okay. See, Hope was the one that I was going to get, Tiffany. So, okay, I will get that. And one looked like a highlighter and the other looked like the RMS blush. Okay, I'm just going to get it and test it for science then, fine. You twisted my arm as per usual, guys. Doesn't take much. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. I honestly, guys, the one thing, Westman Atelier lipstick.
Yeah, I have to get one of those for sure.
Yeah, you will love it. I think you will really love it.
I'm definitely going to get one. I was just looking it up, and actually there's a store that's not that far from me that supposedly has them in store, because not all the Sephoras have Westman Atelier in the store, but one of mine does. So I'm going there for sure to see them.
Take one for the team I will take one for the team, Regina. I will. Yeah. You need another. Yeah. Okay. Good. That's actually good to know, Tiffany, because that's actually probably how I would use it, is put my blush on like normal and then just be incredibly extra and add that on top. Which I saw, it's looking pretty likely that Rare Beauty is going to sell, and I am devastated. Lisa, Blair is your go-to queen for Patrick Tassel.
Yes, Lisa. I have all of his eyeshadow palettes. I've tried them all. I love them. I think they're fantastic. I probably use his first one, his Major Dimension 1, the absolute most. But I personally love them. They're not, I will say, the matte shadows from him, they're not the most intensely pigmented matte eyeshadows. So if you really like that, it's not like a Natasha Denona formula or like Pat McGrath mattes. It's a little bit softer than that, but they're very buildable. They're very user friendly to me. So yes, I love them. Highly recommend them. That's one of my recommendations always for the Sephora sale, or any of his palettes. I also really love the newest one, the third one that's all matte. That one is great also.
I bet a lot of people
I highly recommend his shadows.
Macaulay, also, I am so sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation of your name. That's going to depend. So Blair will probably say Patrick Tar 3, and I would hands down say Groundworks. So
yep.
Depends. Yeah, Stephen, see, if you're not a rouge, I don't think the Sephora sale is worth it. Even if you're a rouge, to be honest, I'm actually going to do a video, guys, this week where I talk about the brands that I don't recommend shopping in the sale and for why.
Yep.
Have you tried the Merit lipsticks, Blair?
I have not tried the new matte ones. No, I've tried the original ones, the signature ones, but not the newest one, the matte ones. They look really pretty. I love the signature ones. They're more of a satin finish, like more hydrating, but they're nice. but I
I know
haven't
that
tried the new
people
ones.
recommend the matte ones, but I can't get Merit
Mhm.
Marquila. Okay, thank you so much. Sorry, one of you guys did ask me what's the most neutral shade in the WA, and I think that's probably the only thing the collection is actually missing is a true kind of couple of just true neutral shades.
Yeah.
So
I
hopefully
was
she
surprised there wasn't one that's more like not pink, but more neutral, like more
yes,
of like a true like peachy nude or
yeah.
like even more of a brownie nude. I was
Mhm.
surprised they didn't have that.
Yeah, so that's Piqui and that's Lacquer. They're the most neutral, but like Lacquer is very peachy, and then Piqui is what Piqui or however you pronounce it. Sorry, is what I have on my lips now. So it's a little bit of a deeper one. So you could also, I can't remember if I filmed this look on in not. I think I did, but I used Lacquer, which is like the peachy one here, and I got like the Vive Bark lip liner, which is like a really dark brown. So even like Charlotte Tilbury Foxy Brown, for example. And I lined my lips with that and colored in the corners and then put this like in the center, like the kind of 3/4 in the center. And then that kind of made it look pretty neutral. But yeah, that's the only thing that the Westman lipsticks are missing for sure. It's just she needs a range of nudes in this formula for sure. Hi Mariana. Okay, hang on. Sorry, we've missed some questions.
The
Yeah, never mind.
YSL quads, the eyeshadow quads, would you
Yeah,
recommend them? 100%. 100%. That was on my list for
yeah,
eyeshadow. Yeah.
same.
100% recommend those. Any of
Whatever
them.
shade takes your fancy, can't go
Yep.
wrong. Yeah.
Love them.
Tanya, Martina, what are some brands from Sephora you've never tried that intrigue you, and what are brands you like in Australia that aren't available here? I don't think there's any brands in Australia that aren't available to you guys, at least from what I've tried. I know we have like Natio and like Napoleon Paradis and stuff, but they don't interest me personally. Is there a brand that Merit? Probably I'd like to. I've tried most of the brands to be fair in Sephora US just because I go to the US so regular or have friends that do, so I can get a lot of makeup that I can't get here still. But I would like to try a lot more of Merit and like LYS and stuff. Is there any other brands? Oh, Colfi and what's that one? Oh, it's
CL. CL. The
so yeah,
CL brand.
that's
Yeah.
in my cart. Yeah, and is it Basma?
Oh yeah. Basma. They do that foundation stick and the pink packaging. Yeah.
Yeah, that one, those are actually, did you hear about how treated Wayne Goss? What does that mean? Sorry, Stephanie?
Oh, there's some drama with Merritt and Wayne Goss. Yeah, I've heard about it. I don't even know if I want to.
Okay. We probably won't touch on drama just because.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave that for you guys to decide. So many brands. Yeah, I honestly I feel like because I'm in Australia, I feel like I am the queen of shopping from everywhere in the world and getting the best deal just because we don't have a lot of it here. And a lot of our brands like Mecca, for example, which is like a Sephora for us, doesn't ever do discounts, like ever, period. And it's like your NARS, your Hourglass, your Shansekai and stuff and Westman
Mhm.
Atelier. So I like to shop elsewhere for them so I can get discounts. And my biggest tip for any shopper is sign up to the brand's newsletter.
Yep.
They do so
Agree.
many sales that are amazing just for people sign up to their newsletters.
Yep.
Yeah. Carla, my lovelies, any recs for brushes? I think it's one of the best times for tools. Blair, do you have any? You like the Sephora brush a bit, don't you?
I do. Unfortunately, my very favorite Sephora brush is discontinued. This brush right here, I absolutely love. It's the 55 from Sephora. I use it for powder. I think it's
Mm.
supposed to be for foundation, but they got rid of this brush. I don't know why. But quality-wise, the Sephora collection brushes are very, very nice. So, I mean, any of them that I think there's another one. I want to say it's the number 56 brush. I have one somewhere. I don't have it here with me, but that's a really good foundation brush if you need one.
I think it was you that got me onto the 47.
Oh yeah, that one. That one is good too. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I bought that because of you.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, the Rare Beauty brushes, like any of the
Rare Beauty, very, very good. The Patrick Ta brushes are actually very, very good. If his are dual-ended, so if you like, some people don't like dual-ended brushes because they're kind of hard to store, but if you do like them, his blush brush is really good. His foundation brush is really good. He has a bronzer brush too. I have all three and I really like those also from Sephora.
And I like the hourglass brushes as well.
The hourglass brushes are also good.
The
powder one, that one. I have that one too. That's really
good. I need someone to come. Maybe I should just create it myself. A way to store dual-ended brushes.
I'm shocked someone has not done that already, honestly, because there are so many dual-ended brushes now.
And they are. I actually like a dual-ended brush because they're so handy.
Yeah, I do too.
Especially for travel. Thank you, Emily, by the way, for saying that. That's really kind. Oh yeah, Cali Ray. I've got the Cali Ray mascara, but I'm dying to get the Cali Ray color corrector because of Blair.
Oh yeah, that's another one of my recommendations. It's really, really good if you need a color corrector. It's good. I am located in North Carolina, for those asking.
Maquila, that was just Piqui or whatever. I just reapplied it. A lot of brands have like better sales on their own websites. Fenty Beauty just had 30% off. KVD just had 30% off. Tarte currently has 30% off. Someone else is having a sale right now too that I can't remember.
Thank you, Vanessa. That's so nice. I'm feeling better. We're going to be moving here in the next 6 weeks or so. So I'm very happy about that, but thank you.
They're moving to Australia. Just kidding. I wish.
Not Australia. We're moving to South Carolina. We're moving back to where we were before. So
Charleston or near
Charleston? Greenville area. Yes, it's literally where we were living, almost identical to where we were living before, just different neighborhood. But that's where we're going.
Your family there too?
My mom is there.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
That's what you want. Oh, thank you, Carla. We love you too. I think I saw another question for you, Blair. Sephora collection or Sephora professional brushes?
Oh, is there a difference? I think the ones with the black, like these ones with the black handles, there used to be some that had like a gray handle, I want to say. I think they might have gotten rid of those though. And I think they only have the black handle ones now, but I think these are considered the pro brushes from Sephora, I'm pretty sure. Any of the ones with the black handles.
Yeah, they're the ones that I usually get. Audrey, happy birthday. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you. We are so excited to have you, and I hope you've had like an amazing, amazing day. Your birthday is all about you. Hi, Jill. Hi, Carla. Thank you.
Hi. We love you too.
Yeah. And C is gorgeous. Yeah, I want to come visit for sure. All right, let me figure out how I can share my screen, friends. Sure. No, bear with me.
How do you want to do this? Do you want to like go by category, like do category by category, or just like go back and forth and you share a product and I share a product, or what should we do?
Should we just go category by category?
Yeah, that'd probably be easiest.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much about my makeup. That's so nice. That's a huge compliment because I've been in and out of the house today not home, just crazy doing open house stuff today. So my makeup's been on for a very, very long time now. So thank you. That's very nice.
Your makeup always looks flawless, Blair.
Thank you. Thank you. It's definitely not always flawless, but that's very nice.
Oh, Erica, okay. Is it just peak? Like that's it? It's not like you
Oh,
don't
maybe
put
it is peak.
peak? Makes sense.
Maybe
And thank
it's
you so much.
PK. I think the E has a, oh gosh, the little
The
mark
little
that goes over the E that I can't think of the name right now.
Hi, Max. Happy Easter. Okay, let us category. Hang on. Blair, I'm gonna need you, if it's okay, to be the champion of the live chat for a bit because I can't do
Oh
both at the
yeah,
same.
yeah, I got the chat.
Shall I just do face or like actually go through? We're gonna be here forever if we do that. Let's do face.
Okay.
Sort by you. Okay. So as we discussed, Blair will have a review up before me, I'd say, of the new Rare Beauty blushes,
My
but
review, fingers crossed, nothing goes wrong, should be up on Monday, I hope.
fingers crossed. But I will also take one for the team because we all know for those of us that don't like super glowy blushes, I will pick one up and stay tuned. Also, guys, just a friendly, if you want to help Blair and I's channels out, one, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps in the algorithm. And two, linked in the description box is Blair's channel. If you haven't subscribed, absolutely do. She's amazing. Also, I've put a affiliate link for like Sephora for myself, and then also like a shop. Like if you want to see some specific product recommendations, there's a link for that. I haven't put all my recommendations on there yet though because I didn't have time, but I will update it after this. And then I've also put Blair's as well. So if you want to shop through Blair or I's links, thank you so much, both of us. Truly appreciate it. The affiliate links is what keeps, I don't know about you, Blair, but it keeps my channel going personally.
Yeah.
So we sincerely appreciate it.
Yes.
And if you click on Blair's link and use her links, those affiliate links will go to Blair. Like she gave me the links, just so you know, I'm not capitalizing off her name.
But we love, it doesn't matter whose links you use, truly. Like use Martina's, use mine, or use somebody else's that you really love. Support your creators that you love. Like that's a great way to support people without you having to spend any more than you would already be spending by shopping. So
yeah. Okay, so one of my first recommendations is actually this Cloud Glow priming foam.
Oh, you've
Milk.
tried that already?
Yeah. We actually somehow managed to get it quickly. I love this. This is so good. So good. It's a primer I'm wearing today. It's like, so the feeling on the skin is like the Chanel Water Fresh tint with like that burst of cooling freshness. And then it's hydrating, but not like a heavy hydration. It's like like Tatcha water cream kind of hydration. And then it's just like really soothing as well for sensitive skin. I've really been enjoying it, and I've really been finding my foundations wear so lovely over the top of it.
That is so, I can like, it's so rare for makeup brands to do something really unique now because I feel like everything's been done over and over and over, but Milk is coming out with some different stuff with the primer and those jelly tints, which I haven't tried those, so I can't really speak to that, but I feel like people are either loving or hating those. It's like very polarizing, it seems, but that's a cool product.
Yeah, I didn't get the jelly one because I just was like, oh, I just felt like that was a product to go viral on TikTok and I wouldn't probably love it, but the primer is good. And thank you, Vanessa and Erica, for telling me it is pronounced peak. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
Okay, peak.
Absolutely butchering that. And also the Milk primer, it's fragranced, but it's not fragranced with fragrance. I think it's the turmeric in it. So it does have turmeric in it, and it's quite high up in the ingredients, and it's like a herby smell. So I don't actually know what turmeric smells like on its own, but I'm assuming it's turmeric. So yeah, it doesn't bother me. Like once it's on the face, it doesn't bother me, but I don't think there's actually any fragrance in the ingredients at all. I'm pretty sure it's just the turmeric.
Okay, so it is PK. That's how
PK.
you say it. It's PK.
Okay. PK. Got it.
Thank you for
Thank
clarifying,
you.
because we've
Yeah.
been butchering it this whole
Yeah,
time.
it's definitely French. I think all of the names nearly are French. So then how do I pronounce the Alness, the Gereve?
Yeah.
Gereve?
I wonder if that is it. Gereve?
Maybe.
Hi, Dawn. No, you're not too late at all. We've just been chatting away since we've been on here. No.
We're just talking. We've only just got into literally recommendations.
Yep.
Oh, Sand and Sky have a primer in the pink packaging. All right, I'll check it out.
I didn't know they had primer.
It's PK if it has a comma on top. Okay. Or that little asterisk thing on top. Got it. Perfect. Tanya, yes, it does play well with skincare because it's super light. Like it's really a lovely primer. Blair, just tell me to stop if you want me to. Did you get the new Say concealer, by the way?
I have not. I'm thinking about getting it during the sale, though. I haven't seen any reviews on it, really.
No, neither. It's on Cult Beauty, and I went to buy it, but normally I can get, say, products from Cult Beauty, but for some reason they must have an ingredient that's not allowed to ship to Australia or something in it.
Oh, okay.
It wouldn't let me get it. So if you try it, let me know.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking about trying it. Although I'm kind of hesitant on that one because I didn't love their original concealer, and I also didn't love their foundation. So
that's exactly why I was hesitant too.
So I don't know. I would like to see what other people are saying about it. Maybe. I don't know.
I know there's something on here you want to recommend.
Oh yeah. So Cali Ray Hideaway Brightening Corrector. I have it right here. This has replaced my Huda Beauty corrector, guys. And that's saying a lot because I love the Huda Beauty one and I still think it's good. But there's something about this one. It is phenomenal. It is phenomenal. The only thing with it is it's not a full coverage corrector. So if you like for your color corrector to really do like most of the work for you before you go in with concealer, you might not love this one because I would say it's like a medium coverage at the most, the very, very most. But it's so thin and hydrating, and it's also great if you mix it with concealer. So like what I've been doing is putting like a little bit of the corrector under my eyes, and then whatever concealer I'm using, just putting the concealer right over the top and blending them together. And that has been working really well for me. And this comes in like 8 shades, which is great for color corrector. So it's great.
What about, how does it compare to the Rare Beauty Bright?
Okay, it's much more pigmented than the Rare Beauty. The consistency of it is similar, like it's very thin like that, but it's a lot more pigment.
Okay, because I've been finding the Natasha Denona High Glam and the Brightener from Rare Beauty as like the perfect color correcting combo for me. So I'm wondering if it's like those two combined.
Probably. Also, I haven't seen like anyone talk about this either. This is glass.
Oh, wow.
This is nice. It's heavy. It's not even, I think it's like $26 maybe, or what is it? 28, it looks like there. So it's not super cheap, but it's not like the most expensive thing, but it's nice. It's a great product. I was very, very impressed with this. So I highly recommend.
Okay, so Alna says Gereve is pronounced, I think I've got this correct, there's no vowel on the end. So just Gereve. Gereve. I don't think I've tried anything Ilia except for their mascara. Have you, Blair?
Yes. They sent me some PR not long ago. I have not tried the new foundation stick. I really want to try that from them. I have not tried that, but I've tried pretty much everything else. Um, the new, now I can't think of what it's called, but there's a new skincare milk from Ilia that's kind of like the road glazing milk. It's like a priming type product. That is really good. It's really expensive though. I don't know
Okay.
that it's similar to the road glazing milk, which I love, and that's like half the price. So I would probably still go with the road, but it is a nice product from Ilia. Their mascara is good. I like that. Their blushes are very good. Their blush sticks.
Oh,
I've tried those. Those are great.
good shade range.
Oh yeah, that's the foundation stick. That's brand new. I have not tried that though.
I wonder what the ingredients like. Usually Ilia has coconut in it, which is why I don't.
Mhm.
Actually, I might be able to try that. Yay, I can.
I actually saw just this morning, Lauren May Beauty. Do you watch her, Martina?
Yeah, I love Lauren.
Yeah, she used that foundation stick in
Okay.
her video, and it looked fantastic on her. Like,
Okay.
really, really good on her skin. So, I honestly might try that too,
All
actually.
right. Yeah, I might have to try that. I also really recommend the new formulation of the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear. Absolutely gorgeous. Like if you're someone that really loves a more solid medium to full coverage foundation and you want it to be, it's not a drying matte, but it is matte, but it's not a drying matte in any way. It just like really wears so well. Like it just does not budge all day, keeps the coverage up all day. It smooths your texture. I really, really do recommend
I
the
have
new.
that foundation too, and it's that one is really good. The new version, especially, really,
Yes.
really good.
Holly, please remind us once we've gone through the makeup about perfumes, and we will do that for sure. Okay, so Claire, I do have a rich, non-greasy moisturizer that I recommend because I have combination skin too, but my skin's like really dehydrated and I need some like deep hydration. And it's the Biossance Squalene and Omega.
Oh, I love that stuff.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
It does have kind of a funky smell.
Oh, I've never smelled.
You've
I do
never noticed the smell on that? It has a
not.
little bit of a funky smell to me, but it works so well that I use that anyways. I don't love the smell, but it's not like a perfume smell. It's like
Yeah. Maybe like a herbally skincare smell,
yeah,
right?
it's something in the ingredients that gives it that smell. I'm not sure what it might be algae that I saw is in there.
Yeah.
It might be coming from that. I don't know, but it is a fantastic moisturizer for
If it
sure.
helps, I cannot smell anything when I use it.
Maybe
um,
I'm just really sensitive to smells. I don't know, but
maybe I just have,
it's great though.
maybe I'm like got something wrong with my nose or something. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, the Biossance one, like just for reference, I picked up the small kind of like 15 mil size, like the small tub size first to try it. Went through that, bought a full size, have already gone through that, bought a second one of that, and now I'm about to move on to my third one of it. Like that's how much I love it. The dewy skin toucher one, that's a good one, but I find for my combo skin personally, that's too heavy.
Yeah.
But obviously everyone's different.
I have the dewy cream. My skin is more normal, so I don't really have oily skin, but I will say that moisturizer is very heavy. So
Yeah.
I would say unless you have pretty dry skin, I would probably stay away from the dewy skin cream. Unless you are very dry, then that would work. But it's pretty heavy.
Yeah. Rebecca, I think the only cool toned leaning into almost purple blush that I would have from Sephora is 1 second.
Cool toned.
Is Flirtatious from Pat McGrath. think.
Mm.
That's probably the closest I have to a purple one. Do you have any, Blair? Do you want powder or cream?
I do know that I don't own it, but the Fenty cream blushes, that there is a purple blush in those cream blushes. I don't know what the name of it is. I don't have that shade. I actually do like that formula though, the Fenty cream blushes. There is a purple. I just don't know what it is. I don't know what the name is.
Also, like maybe this one from Rare if you want cream. This is Encourage.
Yep.
I usually wear this when I have, oh, actually, I do have another rec for cream. So that's Encourage from Rare. And then also, Dusty Rose from Mario.
I have that one. That's a good one too.
Yeah. So this one's Dusty Rose. So creams, that's what I'd recommend. And then for the powder, probably, yeah, I can't think of another one.
Yeah, that's tough. I feel like there's one that we're forgetting, but I can't think.
Right. Yeah, there's something on the tip of my tongue that I can't think of. Okay. What are your essential holy
the
grail?
Lancome foundation stick is incredible. Now that I have not tried.
Hi, Mariam, by the way.
Yes.
Also, I saw Aura's here. Hi, Aura. Welcome. Yeah, I'm curious. I love a stick foundation. They just amuse me applying them.
Marisol, what are your essential holy grail? I don't feel like wearing anything today, but I can't not items.
I feel like that's a you question. Because we all know I'm full glam or nothing.
Okay. I mean, if you know me, you know I cannot go without color corrector. It really depends on the day which one I'm going for. But right now, it's definitely this one from Cali Ray. This is a very, like, if I don't put anything under my eye, if I only put one thing under my eyes, it would be something like this. And this is fantastic. The one I use is Cool Sunrise. So it's a little bit of a cooler undertone. It's like a cooler peach, I would say. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see here, but that is it there. So that would definitely be one for me. And then cream, probably one of the Patrick Ta blushes. This one is like my new favorite, the new shade and Not Too Much.
I want that blush.
Perfection. Perfection. This on your lips too is so pretty. The cream on your lips. This is like my new go-to blush. So that for sure. And let's see what else.
I feel like the only thing I put on, if I'm not going to put any makeup on, but I want to look half together, is brow gel. Like I'll put my Benefit Precisely My brow gel on. Mm-hmm. And if I'm going to go the extra step, I'll put my Chanel Water Fresh tint on. And that's literally the most I'll do.
I still got to try that.
Yeah, you do. M Cosmetics, yeah, they would have a nice little purple blush actually. Phytosurgeons. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, Alison. When we're talking about and swatching products, I'll make us bigger. Sorry.
Is there a purple RMS blush? I only have one of the RMS blushes, and it's Crystal Slipper, which is not purpley at all. It's more of like a nude color. So I'm not sure. I know they have tons of RMS colors, but if anyone knows about the RMS shades, might have some insight on that. I don't personally know of a purple shade by them.
The only purple blush that I actually have is like powder is not that one. The Chanel like purpley one, but I don't even think you can get that anymore because Chanel makes everything special edition these days, apparently. Which is annoying.
Vanessa, you tried the Estee Lauder Double Wear Sheer and you love it. Yes, that is one of my favorite products that I own. And I think Sephora is getting rid of it, sadly, because most of the shades are out of stock on Sephora. Usually that means they're like phasing it out, sadly. So I hope they still have it at Ulta in all the shades. But yes, that's like holy grail status product for me too, is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Sheer.
I need to try that actually.
It's so good.
We'll go through our wish list as well, because I have this on my wish list if I was able to shop it.
Oh, yes.
But obviously, I recommend both of the Groundwork palettes. So I'll go a bit bigger for this. So Blooming Romance. I love this. I've actually got this. I've said at the start, but just in case you're like just coming in, this whole look will come up on my channel, but I've combined these two today for my eyes with a different metallic. But I mixed these two shades as my blush today. Can't recommend both of these. Like, I cannot recommend both of them enough, as you guys know. Let me go back. There we go. Blair, just yell out stop when you... Okay. Oh, I'm dying to try this Urban Decay Face Bond.
Oh my gosh. I thought I was getting that in PR and I still haven't gotten it. Like, I filled something out to get it and everything, but I have not gotten it. I really want to try that.
I mean, I recommend the Laura Mercier Ultra Blur Loose Setting Powder. I presume this is the same formula, just pressed, which I will get as soon as I can get that somewhere. I think it's only as for US or in America right now, but I'm dying to get that. I love it. If you have oily skin, combo oily skin, holy grail. Should I get one of these new Fenty Beauty highlighters, guys, too? Because that is in Australia, and I have that in my cart along with the Rare Beauty blush. Do we want to see it? Do I need to test it for science?
Those, I haven't seen anyone talk about those either, but I think those like just came out. Like, I think the same day actually as the Rare Beauty blushes. Yeah. Those came out.
I personally also recommend the have you tried the Hypernatural?
No.
Face palette, Blair? I feel like it's a very you product actually.
Yeah.
So I do recommend this if you are, well, Natasha should bring this formula right here. She should bring them out in singles in a full shade spectrum, like a full shade spectrum of blushes as singles, a full shade spectrum of, I don't know why I'm so dark, by the way. If I'm looking dark, I'm sorry. I'm just going to roll with it. Bronzers, because like this is one of the most softest, blurring, natural face powders I've ever tried. Incredible. And then these creams, I have a review. They're not a cream, but they are a cream. And
all of those shadows are so pretty. All 5 of those colors.
They're beautiful and so natural on the eye. I will say though, like, it's called Hypernatural, so only pick it up if you want that no makeup like natural makeup look. And because of that, I did notice that the shadows faded away. Like, they don't have a lot of longevity. You're going to get it max 8 hours out of them. But you know, I like it because I like that Natasha's playing around with different formulas for different preferences, makeup types, you know, instead of just coming out with the same formula and over again. I think it has its place for certain people or in a makeup collection. But yeah, I do really like it if someone's buying it off.
Looks like they're wanting you to try the Fenty highlighters.
Okay. Yes, thanks guys. This is why I like doing lives, because like I should just do all my makeup shopping on lives, because I like to get things that everyone wants to see.
Oh yeah, NARS just relaunched their blushes. Yeah, I assume they reformulated them. I think they reformulated them. So yeah, that just happened. I forgot about that. Everybody is coming out with these blushes. I'm just like, oh my gosh.
I just saw someone say, have we either of us tried the Danessa eye pigments? I've tried the foiled and I do not like that formula at all. It's too glittery and weird, but I like the cream. I have tried one of the creams. It's just not, it's a weird shade for me, but I do like the creams. Have you tried them?
I have not tried those. Have not tried them.
Change the Volupshine. What did they change about the Volupshine periwinkle?
To me, those, so I think the one you were talking about, the one that's supposed to be like a lip oil and a lipstick, I guess maybe they were already, I feel like, kind of a lipstick and a lip oil. So I don't really know what they changed about them, unless I think they did release new shades, but I don't know.
Are they a different formula to these ones? This is one of these is, oh yes, so this is a Volupshine.
Yep, the other's a Candy Glaze. The
and
silver
this is a
one, yeah.
Are they different? Because I don't like these formulas.
I think they're supposed to be different, but from what I've seen online, it doesn't look that different from the original one. So I don't know what they changed about those.
Too many lip glosses and oils being launched. Not a fan of either. Not a fan of either of the YSL or just either glosses or oils. I'm the opposite, Dawn. I love it. Every time a lip oil and a lip gloss gets released, I'm like, I'm buying it.
Yeah.
YSL have combined them.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Taste the same. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the taste is the issue for me, Marianne, so I'm going to have to skip it. Oh, yeah, Mariana, we are definitely going to get to Prada because that's the foundation I'm wearing today. It's absolutely.
I haven't tried it, but that's on my wish list, the Prada foundation. I don't know that I've seen anyone say they don't like that one.
I've changed my mind. Let's just go by like actual thing because otherwise it's overwhelming me. I don't know if you feel that way, Blair.
Yeah, it's a lot. I know it's a lot.
So we've talked about these ones. I was going to get this one because I know you said you liked it, but I think it has coconut in it and that's why I couldn't try it. The new Makeup Forever.
Oh yeah, that's another one of mine. I love this if you have normal skin or dry skin. Combination, I think, could make it work as long as maybe you pair it with something a little bit more mattifying underneath. If you are oily, I would say no on this. I think it's going to be too much glow. But on my skin is normal. I have sensitive skin, but my skin is not really dry or oily typically. This wears all day long on me, all day long. Like no touch-ups, no powdering, no nothing. So I think unless you have very oily skin, I do recommend this. It's like, I would say like light medium coverage. It's more than light, not quite a medium coverage, I would say, kind of in between. But I love it. I definitely recommend this. I wear shade 1 in 06 in this one, but I think it's great.
That's the same shade as me, actually. Dawn, gloss and oils. Oh gosh, we're the opposite. I love a lip gloss and a lip oil. I'm like, I can't have enough. I just can't.
I love glosses too.
Oh, sorry, I'm not sharing the screen. I forgot. Here we go. Okay. I think we both recommend the House Labs foundation.
Yep.
Beautiful.
And the NARS. I think we both love NARS Light Reflecting also.
Yes. And I know you like the Fenty Skin Tint, don't you?
I do. The Fenty Skin Tint is actually, of everything I've tried, the Fenty Skin Tint is most similar to the Estee Lauder Double Wear Sheer that I love. It's very similar to that. They both have like a soft matte finish. They're not dewy, which is kind of odd for a skin tint type product. So yes, I have the Fenty one as well. In fact, I think I'm almost out of my Fenty. Like that's how much I like that. I've used that up almost. So yes, I do love Fenty.
That's awesome. personally love the Tower 28 sunscreen foundation. Like, I think especially for you guys coming into spring, summer, it's an awesome spring, summer product. If you want something that, like, it's got more pigment to it than a skin tint. Like, you can get medium coverage out of that Tower 28, but it's really lightweight and feels like a moisturizer. So I do recommend that, but I don't personally recommend really any of these others. Do you, Blair?
No. Luminous Silk is good.
Yeah, that's
Luminous
good.
Silk is good. I will say it's not, I know it's like holy grail for a lot of people. It's not like a holy grail for me. I have it and I do use it. It's good, but it's not like my top favorite.
Yeah. Actually, I haven't tried Luminous Silk, I reckon, in like 10 years. So I probably need to actually go back and pick one up so that I can decide. I hated that Say foundation.
I didn't like that at all.
You like the Rare Tinted Moisturizer, don't you?
Yes. That one is very good. Kind of similar to the Fenty one, the Fenty skin tint we were just talking about. A little bit glowier though. The Fenty leans a little bit more matte. That one leans a little bit glowier, but the coverage and just the look on the skin similar. Just one's a little bit glowier than the other, but I do like it.
I do like this Laura Mercier foundation that went viral, but it wouldn't be something that I would recommend over the Prada or other foundations personally. But if you're curious about it, I think there would be people out there that quite like it. It reminds me a little bit of the Rare Beauty foundation, but not as, like, I don't know if you've tried the Rare Beauty foundation, Blair, but you know how it has that like real slip to it? Like if you put a fingerprint on your face, it like,
yes,
smushes around. So it's kind of like that, but not as bad. And it like settles down and wears really well. Like it's a nice foundation, and the longer you wear it, it looks nicer, but it's also not wowing to me for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't tried it, but I feel like that craze on that foundation has totally died down now. It's so funny. You like don't see anything about it now, but yeah, I haven't tried it.
Okay, the Prada foundation, you guys, I'm obsessed. So that's what's on my face today. I absolutely love it. I love it with the packaging and everything. It's refillable too, so you can just buy refills. I have LN10. I've used this so much on my channel. If you look at my individual Prada beauty review on my channel, I didn't super love the foundation, but that was actually more just my skin was going through a weird time. You know, sometimes your skin just goes through this weird time where nothing's working like normal.
Yeah.
So, but once my skin went back to its normal self, this is wow. And it's kind of, I don't even know. It has textures, like it has similarities to say like the Laura Mercier Real Flawless and the Rare Beauty, but it also has like this also gel-like side to it, so that it's not so slippery and it's smoothing and it's, yeah.
What shade are you? What shade are you in that?
LN10, but it is slightly too light for me. And I know you're a little bit tanner than me, so you might want to
go up a little bit. Okay.
Go up a little. Yeah. Hi, Lennox.
Hi.
What have we missed?
Oh, the Biossance cream. I will tell you what it is called. Let me find it. I should know the name of it because I have it and use it. The Squalane Probiotic Gel Moisturizer. Is that it, Martina?
No, I feel like we might be talking about different ones here.
Hold on.
Oh,
no. Squalane Omega Repair Cream. That's it. That's the one.
Yeah.
So the Squalane Omega Repair Moisturizer from Biossance.
I hope Biossance isn't closing, Jessa. I haven't heard that, but I hope not, because I
haven't heard that.
On that moisturizer. That's one of the best ones I've ever tried. Blair loves the, how do you pronounce it, Blair? Chili?
CL. The CL skin tint. Oh yeah, I did see a comment. That is another, okay, that was actually one I had written down
Yeah.
to talk about. That one, that is, if I had to pick a skin tint besides the Estee Lauder Double Wear Sheer, which I love, the CL one is 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Wears well. I think it's SPF 50 in that one, I'm pretty sure. Light number 3 is what I wear in that one, and it gives decent coverage for a skin tint, I would say. The only thing I don't love about it is it's in the dropper packaging, which I'm not
I hate the
crazy
dropper.
about. But other than that, at 10 out of 10, recommend the CL for sure. I want to try the blushes from them. I have not tried those.
Yeah. You have 25 items in your Sephora cart, Linux. I love that. Alison, yeah, I think the Prada foundation is actually one of those foundations, I think, that actually would suit all skin types. Because if you have dry skin, I probably would hydrate a little bit more on my base, but it's still going to look lovely. Normal skin, it's going to look lovely. My combo skin, it looks lovely. And I think even with oily skin, if you use like a matte primer where you need it, it's still going to look lovely. And it really is one of those foundations. One of the things that I fell in love with it the most was the longer you wear it, it's almost the better it looks. Like it's weird like that. Like
Which that is like, if you find a makeup product that looks better as you wear it, that's like, that's
yes.
hard to come by in makeup. So
Yeah. Yeah, the Prada shades are hard. I always just get light neutral whenever I buy something online because I rarely have the chance to swatch them online. And
I try to go neutral too, always, because it's just, unless you can go in store and like actually see the stuff, I always think it's better to go neutral.
yeah. We will definitely do concealer recommendations, don't you worry. Oh, you thought that the CL, bloody hell, I'm the worst at pronunciations. Blushes were meh.
Huh.
I think they are very thin. I think they're
Yeah.
supposed
I
to be
think
used.
that brand is supposed to be more of like a no makeup brand, I think. So that, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. I think. Do you know the answer to Mariam's question? Sorry, Blair.
Oh, does the Estee Lauder sheer cover redness? I was going to get a sample. It does. It's not going to cover entirely. Like I have redness here and it doesn't cover it all up, but honestly, most things don't cover it all the way up. So it tones it down, but I wouldn't say it covers it entirely. Unless you just have a little bit of redness, then yeah, it'll cover that. But you have a good bit of redness, I would say no, it's probably not going to cover all the way. Now the Estee Lauder Double Wear, the original Double Wear, that will cover just about anything. But that's like full coverage. So for every day, I love the sheer one just because it's so thin and lightweight, but it's not full coverage. So I hope that helps.
I have this rose ink one and it's okay. It's not, I wouldn't say it's rave worthy, but it is nice. And I do love the Tint Idol Ultra Wear Care and Glow.
I have that one too. That's a good one too.
Yeah. The Care and Glow, it's not, I don't know how you find it, Blair, but I like it because it's not so glowy that it emphasizes texture or anything.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. It almost reminds me more, to me, there's kind of a difference between something that's glowy because it has actual like iridescent or pearly pigments in it and something that's a little bit glowy because it's more hydrating. So it looks glowy. I would say the Lancome kind of falls in that category where it's more hydrating. So it has that hydrated kind of glowy look, but it's not radiant, if that makes sense. That's what I would say.
Yeah, same. So Blair kind of
there's the CL skin tint.
Sheer Glow is always a good old fave. I personally love Sheer Glow.
I love Sheer Glow too. I thought they were discontinuing that for a while because like the shades are hard to find. Like a lot of the times, a lot of the shades are out of stock now. So I was wondering if they're getting rid of that one.
Oh, I hope not. I like Sheer.
I don't know.
I like the new formulation of the All Hours matte foundation. If you want like a full coverage matte foundation, that's your go-to. Like it is full coverage, very matte, smoothing, long wearing. It's a good one. I personally also like, and I think you do too, don't you, Blair? The
I
Patrick Ta.
love the Patrick Ta
Yeah.
foundation. And
I
I think we're in the minority there. I think a lot of people did not like it. I loved it personally.
Me too. I really like it. I have it here actually, and I love the powder, and I always forget to use it because
Yeah.
like the powder, especially if I'm not using the foundation. But yeah,
Mhm.
I love this. I think it's a
Yep.
really good. I
Yeah, I
think the
love mine
problem
too.
is because when you have a cream product like this, you need to like just use a small amount, right? Otherwise, it can look heavy.
That's what I was just about to say about it. I think I can see where if you went in really heavy with that foundation, because it's cream, it could definitely look heavy on you. So I think that's the key with it is you just apply less than you think maybe you need, and then you can always add more. But yeah, I think a lot of what I've seen people not liking it said it looks heavy on their skin. So yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those ones. Like I find if I'm not careful, if I have too much foundation in this area, it can look really heavy and cakey.
Yep.
So I
Yeah, I
kind of leave
agree.
it
I'm the same way.
away from that area, and yeah. But I personally really like it. Okay. Oh yeah, it's gonna keep telling me that I'm in the wrong location. I mean, we all know I am a raving fan about the Good Apple full coverage serum foundation. It's probably one of my all-time foundations, if not my all-time favorite foundation. I can't recommend it enough, truly.
I have not tried much from KVD, surprisingly.
Yeah, I don't know. I just love it. Like I like the Good Apple Balm as well, but this one is just like because it's a serum foundation, so the texture of it is that serum type. But
Mhm.
normally when you get a serum foundation, they're such a sheer coverage
Yeah, that's true.
that it's not worth it kind of thing for me. But this one, because you can tailor it and you can build it up to be a medium to full coverage, but it still looks like a serum foundation and it just wears so well, it's just a holy grail for me. Like I will, if they discontinue it, I will cry. Proper cry. Both of us are massive fans of this one, the Makeup Forever.
Yep.
We have two. Huge fans. Can't get enough. You love the Glossier too, right?
Yes, it actually. So the Glossier was like a top favorite until I tried this because they're very similar. The Stretch Foundation from Glossier and this Hydra Glow from Makeup Forever. The
Got it.
main difference between the two is the wear on this on my skin is better.
Okay.
So this wears all day long. I don't know how because it's a pretty hydrating, like dewier foundation, but it still lasts really well. The Glossier, it doesn't wear bad, but it doesn't wear as long as this. So of the two, I would go with this, but I do like the Glossier foundation also.
Vita,
One other thing I was going to say about this, because I see this a lot. A lot of people are saying the scent on this is really bad. I don't know why, but I can't, like, I barely smell anything, but I keep seeing people say that the scent on this is really bad. But
you know what would be hilarious is if I got it and I was like, oh my God, the scent is so bad because
yeah,
I know.
I don't know if I'm missing something or what, but I've seen that repeatedly.
Yeah, right.
That the scent is bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm just missing it.
Vita, I wanted to try the new Lisa Eldridge tint too, but it has coconut as like the second ingredient, so I can't try that unfortunately. But I got one of the new lip liners, and that's good.
Oh, I saw something about Ulta. If you're in the US, Ulta did send out a coupon today. I got it. I just saw it before we got on this live for 20% off your whole purchase, and it includes prestige makeup. Other than Chanel. Chanel is not included.
Oh, dang.
Everything else, I know. I was hoping Chanel was included, but it's not. They always get excluded from everything. So if you have an Ulta account, check your account and check your email, because there should be a 20% off in there.
That's really smart of them to do that. I would be doing that too. Favorite blush. Favorite brush to apply under eye powder, like in the Sephora collection specifically, Pia, or just in general? Did you try the Reboot Makeup Forever foundation back in the day?
Yes. And I loved it. I loved that actually. And yes, this is very, very similar. So I'm assuming they replaced the Reboot with this foundation, but they're, in my opinion, from what I remember of the Reboot, they're almost identical.
Okay.
But the Reboot, I want to say the Reboot had no fragrance in it, unless I might be making that up. I don't remember. Because I want to say I've seen someone say they were mad that they got rid of Reboot, made this, and added fragrance to it. But I just can't remember specifically about Reboot. But from what I remember of the formula, it's almost identical to this new one.
Okay, Pia, in general, well, if you want a fancy one, mine is the Ray Morris Kabuki. Otherwise,
I know one. This new one from
yes,
BK Beauty, this N14 brush, this is the perfect size for under your eyes. That's all I've been using this brush for.
Yes. Ray Morris 6 is I've got this one. I think this is the 5. Is that the one that you mean? Because yes, I do have this. I do like it. It's nice. It's good for like sculpting and stuff. Thinking about it, and the Kabuki, is the Kabuki the flat one, the small kind of stubby flat one? Because I have that on my list too. The 27 is so good, Beta. I'm so glad you got it and love it too. The 27 is amazing. If you guys are not heard me rave about Ray Morris before, it's like changed my life. I even got, actually, because sign up to Ray Morris, she does 20% off her website quite regularly. So I even picked up 2 of her eyeshadow brushes.
Reboot did have Reboot did have fragrance in it. So I'm thinking about something else. So maybe I almost wonder if this is Reboot foundation and they just repackaged it.
Maybe.
Yeah. It definitely reminds me of that for sure.
Oh, I better share my screen again.
And yes, Ulta and the coupons, I mean, they're giving Sephora a run for their money, that's for sure.
Yeah. They're getting all of like Sephora's brands too. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Blair's beloved skin tint. Is that it?
That's a different one. That's a newer one.
Right.
Which I guess I need to try that because I'm afraid that's going to replace the one that I love.
Got it.
So I don't really know. Has anyone tried the new Estee Lauder Futurist skin tint?
I feel like I saw someone try it and they did really like it, but I'm not sure. Okay, the Shiseido Radiant Lifting Foundation. So good, you guys. So good, especially if you have mature skin. Like my mom swears by this foundation. She raves and raves about it. But even me, like it's a nice hydrating foundation without enhancing texture. It's really long wearing. Like it is a solid. I like it. I don't like the self-refreshing, but the radiant one is, don't let the word radiant deter you. It's not texture enhancing radiance. It's so good. It is so good.
I had that foundation a long time ago and I remember liking it. I hated the shade that I had. I had a bad shade in that foundation, but I remember I love the Shiseido concealer. That's a great concealer. The self-refreshing concealer. Love that one.
Tell me when to stop.
I haven't haven't tried many of these.
No, neither.
I have tried the Gucci,
Oh yeah, you did. Hey.
yeah, the full coverage luminous matte foundation. I really like that one. Kind of
Oh, you
reminds
do.
me of the Lancome, the
Hmm.
Tint Idole Lancome foundation. Similar to that. The Gucci has a lot of fragrance in it.
That's why I
That's
haven't tried,
a
actually.
lot of fragrance. So
Yeah.
that's the only thing.
Have you tried this one from Basma?
Yes, I had that. They sent that to me a while ago in
Huh.
PR, and it was good. Again, I had a they sent me a shade match that
Oh,
was
no.
like not even close
Okay.
to, so I ended up decluttering mine just because I wouldn't use it. But from what I remember, I liked the formula was good. It's just my shade was way off, way off.
Having a bad shade for foundation in particular too, it
Yeah.
can be the difference between actually liking it
Yeah.
or like it makes such a difference.
Oh, yeah. It is so hard to see past the
Yeah.
shade on foundation and concealer, I feel like,
Yes.
are that way.
I agree. I don't think I've really tried any of these.
Yeah, I haven't really tried any of those.
Should we move on to concealer?
Concealer.
Foundations on your list?
I think we've been over the ones I had on my list. So
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that's all my recommendations too. So let's go to concealer. Sorry if my scrolling makes anyone dizzy. Concealer is a category that both Blair and I feel quite passionately about.
yes. Concealer. I love a good concealer.
Okay, so we've talked about the Cali Ray already, which Blair highly recommends. Just stop. Tell me to stop if you need, Blair.
So the Hourglass concealer, that used to be like holy grail for me, and I still like that concealer. I think the Natasha Denona concealer is better, like a better version of that.
I find the Hourglass one slightly too dry for my under eyes.
I agree.
Yeah.
It can definitely be a little bit drying.
Yeah, so I like mixing it with my Tower 28. Because I love the Tower 28. Have you tried the Tower 28?
Yes. In fact, I had that on my list, and I'm shocked because I kind of hated on this for a little while. But the more I use it, the more I'm coming around to this.
Yeah.
You know what else I really like this for is all over your face. Like as foundation, this is actually a really good foundation.
Yeah.
So yeah, actually the Tower 28 was going to be one of my recommendations. It's not a full coverage. So that's the only thing, but the formula on it is very good. It's very thin, very lightweight, and it gives decent coverage for such a thin formula.
Yeah. And it's really smoothing and like it wears super well. So actually that's why I like mixing the Tower 28 with the Hourglass because you don't need the Hourglass and it just amps up the coverage of the Tower 28.
Yep.
But you get the finish of the Tower 28. I also really like mixing my Tower 28 with my Gucci. Those two.
Yeah. I do like the Gucci concealer too.
Yeah. House Labs concealer I really like too. Have you tried that one?
Yep. That was another one on my list. I love the House Labs also.
Same.
The House Labs, I would say that formula is kind of interesting. It's a little bit thicker. It's not a full coverage though. I wouldn't say it's more hydrating than like the Natasha Denona to me.
Yeah, and it's like a thicker version of the Tower 28 almost, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I agree. But I like it. It wears well on me. I really like that one.
And I don't know if you've tried these, Blair, but I love the Fenty Beauty concealers.
Okay, I have not tried that one.
Oh my gosh, this is what I'm wearing today. And like they're a medium coverage, but like I find that these have good coverage for being a medium.
Yeah.
And
I may end up getting that one instead of the Say one. I don't know. It'll depend on Probably when I go in store. If I see them, I'll probably decide just based on looking at it in person, but I might get that one instead of the Say one.
These are so nice. Like, I'm really impressed with them. I got 120 and 140, and so this one's 120 and this one's 140. I didn't mean to get them so close together, and because they're kind of the same, I just ordered them online. But kind of like, it's like the Tower 28, where it's like super thin and hydrating, just wears so well, but has a little bit more coverage than the Tower 28.
Does
Yes.
the Tower 28 sink into fine lines? If you apply a lot of it and you have a lot of fine lines under your eyes, because it is so thin and hydrating and lightweight, sometimes I do think it could sink into fine lines under your eyes if you have a lot of lines.
Yeah, I could see that too.
Not bad, but I wouldn't say it's the most smoothing concealer.
Oh, see, I find it really smoothing.
You do think it's smoothing? See, I think it can settle a little bit in fine lines. But everybody is so different. Concealer is so tough to recommend, even just because it really depends on your under eyes.
Yeah. Okay, Aura, I need you to send me the swatches though, and I will get one of the Dior lips. They've been on my list. Also, Blair, you're tasked for science with getting the Anissa Beauty brushes.
I know. I was tasked the last live too, and I still have not done. I still have not done it.
Yeah. So Blair has been tasked for science to get the Anissa brushes. I went to get them, but the shipping to Australia was astronomical. So hopefully that changes. And yes, Dawn, Refer are having a sale soon too. So keep an eye out. I will post it on my community tab and stuff when they have a sale. Thank you for using my code, Linegs. Thank you, thank you. The new Kaja Dewy Bub. Oh, we'll have to check that out, Linegs. They look awesome. They need more shades, Linegs. That's good to know. Thank you. That's disappointing. Any formula closer to the Dior? So I don't know. You like the Dior Forever concealer, don't you, Blair?
I actually don't have it anymore. I decluttered that one, I think. I feel like I know what it was. I liked it before they reformulated it. I didn't love the second one that they had.
Right.
I don't even remember what it was about that concealer now that I didn't love. But do you have that one?
I never liked it. I did get it and I hated it. It just did not look on me.
I know a lot of people love that. I feel like that's a favorite for a lot of people, but I'm not a huge fan of that one.
Honestly, apart from the Fenty Beauty, we'll get to them. Where have I would have put them somewhere. Hang on, where are they? What have I done with them? Oh, here. The Urban Decay Quickie. If you want like
that one is good.
At Sephora specifically, that's probably the comparison to the Dior Forever, where it's like full coverage, but a formula that I like because it's not overly hydrating, but it is. I don't know. You've tried it, right, Blair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's one of those that kind of falls. It's not matte, and it's not. I wouldn't call it super hydrating, but it just kind of falls in between. I feel like.
Yeah, and and again, like smoothing. Like I don't find it settles in fine lines or anything. You only need a small amount, and it is proper full coverage. So honestly, the number one concealer that I would recommend at Sephora is probably like the Quickie, and then probably like the Fenty Beauty even. I'm not sure what that means.
I don't either. I don't know. I don't think I've showed anything. Okay.
Let's go back to sharing the screen. Um, the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Concealer, again, it's nice, nothing wowing. Wouldn't
Yep.
recommend it
I
over.
agree. I have it too, and it's fine, but
Over.
it's not anything like
Yeah.
super
Blair and
wowing.
I mean, Blair more so, but Blair and I both highly recommend the Natasha Denona. I will let Blair go on her love letter to this concealer.
Yes. What can I say that I haven't already said 1,500 times about that concealer? But I mean, first of all, she has 50 shades in that concealer, which is just like everybody needs to take notes from
Mhm.
Natasha Denona on that one. Just crazy.
Yeah.
But apart from the shade range, that is one of the most full coverage yet thin and lightweight concealers I mean I've ever tried, ever. In fact, I'm almost in like mine is almost gone. My N2 that I have is almost all the way gone.
That's the shade I have. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I also have RN3. I like that one for under my eyes because it's a little bit more pinky, so it helps with darkness under your eyes. But yeah, I love that one. I will say, if you are not a fan of a lot of coverage, you won't like that concealer because even if you use very little, you still get a good bit of coverage from that concealer. So if you are looking for something like no makeup every day, not looking like you're wearing makeup, I would say no to that one. But if you're like me and you have darkness under your eyes and you want to cover it up, that's one of the best ones on the market, in my opinion.
So the Lancome Tintisol, I don't know if you've tried this, Blair, but for me, it wasn't anything. I know some people really loved it. Like I know back in the day, Ali Glines, it was like her top concealer. I know it says full coverage. For me, this was not my version of full coverage at all. I would call this a medium coverage for
Yeah.
sure.
I don't know where they're getting full coverage from that concealer. I would say the same about it. It's good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say, oh no, that's a terrible concealer, but
Yeah.
there's nothing stand out about it to me.
Yeah. Like I would recommend the Natasha Denona, the Fenty Beauty, the Tower 28, the House Labs
Mhm.
over it. It is a gel texture though.
Yeah.
So maybe that's your preference. And I actually think like the YSL All Hours concealer, I don't know if you've tried that. It's honestly such a similar formula to that. So yeah. But I don't personally recommend it massively. The Colfie concealer is nice. I like the
Yes,
Colfie
I have
concealer.
that. That one's a good one.
Yeah. Really kind of, I don't even know. Actually, I need to swatch it to even refamiliarize myself with the formula of it. So that's this one. I have Bad Badam for reference. Kind of like, the House Labs and the Tower 28 had a baby. Do you reckon?
Yeah.
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 Like in the middle of, because House Labs is a bit thicker, Tower 28 is a lot thinner. It's like they had a baby.
Yep. Agree.
And so no, this sale won't be in Australia. Australia had 20% off last week. And I'd say we'll probably have another 20% off coming up in June as well, because Sephora Australia will do 20% off kind of every 2-3 months.
There was a question I think I missed. Someone was asking me, oh, Christina, do you still like the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette? Okay, I actually decluttered it.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't because I didn't like it. It's just I did it back when I decluttered a few months ago, and I was trying to really narrow stuff down. And I just felt like if I'm going to reach for that color story, that pinky, rosy kind of color story, I'm going to use the Patrick Ta #2 palette every time over that. So I just didn't feel the need to use it. So I don't have it anymore, sadly.
That's fair. Any other concealers here that you want to?
No, Makeup by Mario. I want to love it so bad, but I just don't love that one. That one is drying on me. It's so strange because it's such a thin
Yeah.
formula. Like, it's a very thin consistency, but to me, it's very drying under the eyes.
I will say if there's one concealer I recommend staying away from, it's the Makeup Forever. It's the worst concealer
Oh,
I've ever
yeah.
tried.
Yeah, I tried it too and not a fan. Not a fan.
It is bad. I actually quite like the One Size. I had that back in the day. It has a short expiry though, and I find it holds to it.
Yep, mine, I had to throw mine away because it went bad. I remember that about that one.
But I would recommend the Urban Decay Quickie over it, to be fair.
The Givenchy Prisme Libre. Okay, to me, that is a better version of the Lancome tint
Yes.
Idol concealer. My only complaint about the Givenchy one, is I wish it had just a little bit more coverage.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's a gorgeous formula.
It is. If you don't need a full coverage concealer, if you're someone that just needs a medium, it is flawless.
Yeah.
And the Givenchy is also one that I like mixing with my Hourglass.
Yep. That's a great one to mix with things that are heavier, or if you have something that's you find too drying or too much under your eyes. Yeah, that would be a good one to mix with it.
Yes. Actually, I take it back. The Valentino concealer is the worst concealer I have
That's another one. Yeah, I tried that one too. Was not a fan at all.
Followed by the Makeup Forever.
Yeah. That one actually kind of reminded me of that Makeup Forever concealer.
Yeah, I can see that totally. Yeah. I like the Fenty Eye Fix Brightener in Rose Topaz when I have color correctors that are too deep and need a slight pink tint to it. I'll mix in my Fenty Beauty Rose Topaz Eye Brightener and it will kind of offset the tone, just as an FYI.
Yeah.
The YSL, I feel the same way about that as I do the Lancome Tint Idol. I love the Pat McGrath Labs concealers. I think that the formulation might slightly be pipped now, just with the new technologies coming out in the concealers, but they are quite full coverage. It's like House Labs, but full coverage.
Yep. I wish she would do more shades. I feel like her undertones are, they all lean warm to me. All of her shades lean warm.
Yeah, her undertones are tough, and I have to buy 2 shades because one's too light, one's way too, So
I feel like I wish she would reformulate and expand the shade range on that one.
Yeah. I've already talked about Quickie. Quickie is holy grail for me. I personally didn't like this Bye Bye Dark Spots.
Oh, I did not try that one.
I got it because Teresa is Dead loves it. And I didn't find it to be full coverage, and I find it to be really drying on my under eyes.
Love the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Vanish color corrector. That's a really good, if you like a cream formula, that one is very good. It's, I would say, similar to Bobbi Brown Original, but more hydrating. Bobbi Brown's a little bit, I wouldn't call it drying, but in comparison to that Charlotte one, it's definitely more hydrating than that. But that's a good formula. Yeah,
and the fair, I think it's fair shade of the Charlotte Tilbury is like a really good undertone. Like if you're like my skin tone, for example. I personally also like the Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Concealer.
See, I forgot about that one, but yes, that is also a really good one.
Yeah, that's a good one as well if you want that no makeup look.
Yep.
And I actually really like the Gucci one. I actually just need to pick up a different shade. So that's one like what you've been having, Blair, where like the shade is really off for me with it. So on its own, it's hard for me to tell if I like it, but I do love my Gucci mixed with my Tower 28. Like I love it.
Martina's like the concealer mixing queen. She's always got all these amazing combinations of things, like things that I've never even thought of pairing together. And Martina's like, oh, this is really good with that. And I've never thought of some of these combinations, but she is the queen of combining things.
I have to be because we can't return them. So,
oh yeah, see, I always forget in Australia you can't return. I try not to return.
Yeah.
Unless it's just really, really bad. then I
Yeah.
will, but I tried not to.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So for me, it's like if I've got it and I've paid for it, I will do whatever I've got to do
To
to
find
make
a
it
way to
work
use it.
so
Yeah.
that I can use it. Um, and if I'm decluttering it because it's absolute trash, like I've tried everything to make that work. So
Yeah.
I also like the Tarte CC under eye corrector.
Yep.
Very, very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury.
Yep.
I was never a fan of the Rose Ink concealer.
I haven't tried that one.
Yeah, some people really love it, and it's just kind of the same thing. I wonder if you'd feel the same as me. Like a lot of people talk about the Rose Ink one being like ultra full coverage, and I do
I
not
have
find that.
heard that. I have heard that about that concealer. Yeah.
I just don't find that to be the case. Also, I don't know if you've tried this before, Blair, but this Laura Mercier Ultra Long Wear Concealer is one of those old makeup products that is a gem. Like it is a medium coverage. I do wish it had more coverage, but it's one of those formulas that on any under eye, I think will look flawless. Like it's so smoothing and lightweight, and it just needs like 30% more coverage, and it would probably be my all-time holy grail concealer.
I actually had that concealer before I even had a YouTube channel.
Oh, really?
I remember I had that concealer. That was one of the first concealers I bought from Sephora, that Laura Mercier one, and I think I don't even remember. I feel like I used mine up and that's why I don't have mine. But yeah, I almost kind of want to buy that again because I do remember really liking that concealer when I had
Yeah.
it.
It's just one of those staples.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, shall we move on to a different category?
Let's move on.
What should we do next?
Martina is a literal makeup scientist. Yes,
Oh,
Aura, you are correct.
out of necessity, a little bit. What do you want to do next? Powder and setting spray?
Yeah, let's do powder.
Let me. All right. Oh, I do want to get this new Pat McGrath Labs pink.
Yeah, I kind of want to get that too.
Because I do like that. It's a little bit drying, but I want to try it in the pink for
It's
sure.
very smoothing. That one is very smoothing under your eyes.
Yeah. And I want to try, as I've already said, this pressed talc one because I recommend the loose one. The Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush setting spray is my favorite setting spray of all time.
Mine's almost gone.
Yeah.
I also love the milk one. I have them both right here. So these are my two favorites by far.
Yeah, me too.
They're my two favorites. Like both of mine are almost gone. I love them both. I think either one really good.
Do you like the Huda Beauty Easy Bake?
Okay, I have a love-hate relationship with that powder. Like, and I think it's because I'm not a big bake person. Like, people that take the sponge and like go all the way under their eyes with that powder. I will do that from time to time, but like I just find that looks drying on me when I do that. Like, I don't know. I love the shade, like the cherry blossom shade, that pinky color. Love the shade of it, but I don't know. I feel like that looks heavy on me every single time I use it. But I think I'm definitely in the minority there because I know a lot of people love it.
I like it like as a powder, but the whatever fragrance she uses in it gives me acne.
It is strong fragrance in that one.
Oh, they sent you the new pressed powder, Linux. That's amazing. I can't wait to get that. I don't think it'll show up super pink on the under eyes because it's quite a sheer soft powder, Dawn. So I think it'll just be nice and brightening depending on your skin tone. We will do blushes next for you guys for sure. That is a fun category. And I saw a question about Hourglass. I actually would recommend getting the Hourglass actual bronzer or the Lighting Trio palettes. I don't like
I
yeah,
think I know what you're talking about with the trio palettes. That was like one of the first Hourglass products I ever bought. It's like it's like a long, skinny compact. The pans are really, really small in those. So it's kind of like 3 minis. Like if you were to buy 3 Hourglass mini powders, it's like that, but in a palette.
yeah.
Maybe the pans might be a little bit bigger than the minis, but I would say they're close to the mini size. I would probably just buy one like bronzer, like Martina said,
Yeah.
instead of the palette.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And Aura said the same, like it's legit worth it. The Hourglass bronzer is beautiful.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, shall we just skip to blushes actually? Because powders now, I'm bored.
Okay, yeah. Let's skip to
Let's do the fun stuff. Yeah. Okay. Go on your love letter for Patrick Tar blushes, please, Blair.
Okay. I'm sorry if you have to listen to me talk about these again, but there's just nothing brings me blush joy like these Patrick Tar blushes. I love them. My favorite until recently was She's That Girl. She's That Girl, if you've seen it, is like a warm, I think they call it a peachy pink. I would say it's more pink than peach. It's just a warm pink. That's still a favorite, but this is my new favorite, this Not Too Much color. If you are like fair, light, medium skin tone, this color, I don't know how great the lighting is right now, but this color in Not Too Much is perfect. Perfect. Like this is the one, I've had it in my everyday makeup drawer this month. And I mean, I reach for this daily and I'm not exaggerating, all the time.
Not the other one handy because they want to see swatch comparison.
Oh, I can grab it. Hang on.
Yeah, blush is a love language, Julie. I totally agree. Like, medium skin.
Okay. So like this is the one you're talking about. She's blushing. This one is also beautiful. It's just, it's deeper, as you'll see. So if you have medium tan, deep, I would go She's Blushing over Not Too Much. But the tones to me are very similar. So that is She's Blushing and that is Not Too Much.
Okay, that's actually awesome because I was going to get She's Blushing, but now I'll wait until Not Too Much comes out.
And I can make She's Blushing work, but I do have to be kind of careful with it. It can be a lot if you go in with too much. But if you like a really intense blush and you want something, I would say that leans the most neutral of his blushes, I would say either She's Blushing or Not Too Much, depending on what you like. But I also love, and I should have brought it over here, but the She's Wanted shade. It's like that really bright kind of a berry color. Love that one. Actually, maybe I should I'll grab it. Hold
on. Where is She's Wanted? She's the moment. She's that good. Oh yeah, that color is stunning.
Yes, this color, everybody can wear this color. And I'm not kidding. Everybody can wear this color. Even if you have fair skin. I know it looks scary, but you can wear this color. And it is beautiful. It is so sweet. I'll swatch this one because this, I don't even know how to describe this color, but it's just the most perfect berry kind of wine color. I mean, it's
such a mood. Like it's
so pretty. Actually, I have a video that I filmed 2 days ago that'll be up this week, and I use this blush in that video. This is like, everybody needs this. I love it. I actually saw a day or two ago, Patrick Tar was on, I think it was the Patrick Tar Beauty Instagram, and he was saying that of all his blushes, if he had to pick one that works on everybody, it was She's Wanted.
Yeah.
He was like, this color, I don't care who you are, I don't care what your skin tone is. Everybody needs this. Everyone needs it. And it's different. It doesn't look like everything else to me. So I will end the Patrick Ta rant there.
Or yeah, if I could shop the Sephora US sale, someone would have to take all of my cards away from me. Like, just period. I would just be bad.
Oh yeah, Tiffany, She's Wanted with like cool toned looks. Something about that color, it just looks good with everything. I'm telling you, it's so pretty.
Work for Summer Dawn. I think that She's Wanted shade would, as like a hot flush almost to the skin. Like if you, I do think it would work.
Mariana, the one we were just talking about, I think this is the one, or not this one. The one we were just talking about is She's Wanted from Patrick Ta. This one.
Yeah. Lennox, don't feel bad. Honestly, like there's brands that work for people. I'm not a massive like Patrick Ta lover as much as like say Blair does. Like I don't like as much with his stuff either, honestly. But it's like Dior. Like everyone loves Dior, and I want to love Dior, but for some reason their complexion products just don't work well for me. You know.
Yeah.
The cream out of the door, and I love that. One thing I do love from Patrick Ta is his blushes, and I love it because he designed that cream to go over powder.
Yep.
Which is how I like to work it. Yeah. There's also a shade like that in the Makeup by Mario sheer blushes that I want to get to, so we will get to those.
Oh yeah, I love those Mario ones you're talking about.
The Danessa Myricks blurring balms, can't recommend enough as well. Have you got any of those?
I don't have any of those.
I should get one in the sale. You'll really like them. So I have two. I saw one of you guys mention Rosé and Brunch. That's probably my favorite, Rosé and Brunch, which is like this pinky kind of color. So I'll swatch them. And then I have Jubilee. And they're very pigmented, so you only need a small amount, but they will suit, like I think all of the shades will just suit any skin tone because of how pigmented they are. You can like build it up or sheer it out. So the pinky one is Rosé and Brunch, and then that's Jubilee.
Rosé and Brunch. That looks right up my alley.
Gorgeous. And it's so blurring. And it has the Upslight technology in it. So if you're someone that has oily skin, it's perfect for that. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh no, I did come around MZ to Rose Inks cream blushes. I think I just didn't know how to work with the formula, but I figured out a way, or my preferences changed or something, because I revisited that cream blush last year, and I do like the Rose Ink cream blushes. I do.
I have one of those, and I'm blanking on the name now. The one that's really popular. A lot of people have it. I can't think of it.
I have Ophelia. I don't know if it's Ophelia.
It's not Ophelia. Oh my gosh, how can I not think of the name of this blush? I know a lot of people love this one. Now I gotta look it up because it's gonna bother me. Rose Ink. Heliotrope. Heliotrope is the one that Vanessa, Heliotrope.
I want to try one of these LYS ones.
I want to try those too, but yeah. And the Give blushes. Did you see those? Yeah.
That's in my cart. And the Basma's in my cart too.
Yeah. There are so many blushes. It is crazy the number of blushes that are coming out. I mean,
the CL. I want to try those. Also, you guys, in a cream blush, the House Labs in Blush Matte. You'll thank me later. One of the best. I've got it out already. One of the best cream blushes.
Oh yeah, I have not tried any of those from House Labs.
This as a cream blush is so natural. Like it's the most natural formula. and it's so long wearing and so lightweight, and just like look at the shade.
Oh, that color. That color
Oh,
is like,
you guys.
yeah.
Oh, I wish she would come out with a whole range of cream blush shades in that formula, because she obviously has a heap of shades, like you can see, but they're not all like, they're quite colorful and bright.
Yeah,
Or
like brighter
yeah,
colors.
so I would personally like a blush range in this. It is
Yeah.
so good. Go back. There we go. Oh, and then we were talking about the NARS new formulas. I definitely want to try one of their new formulas for sure.
Yep.
Obviously the Rare Beauty liquid pinch blushes. I have like 6 now.
I think I have 6 too. I have 6 or 7 of
Just
those.
any of them, they're amazing. I love them.
Yeah, love them.
I kind of want to try this Amy Cole brand.
Oh, yes. I have not tried anything from them. I've heard their powder is really good.
Same.
I forget who I saw talking about the powder, but I've
Yeah.
seen several people say that that powder is, like, very underrated.
Yeah, I really want to try it. I don't think I can get it anywhere that ships to Australia easily, but I definitely want to try it. The Say Do blushes are beautiful.
Mhm.
Very dewy, so keep that in mind, but I love them.
Yeah, those are good.
Oh, the Dior
Rosewood.
Rosewood.
Yes,
one.
love that one.
Oh. This is a must-have, in my personal opinion.
Yep, love that color.
It is so good. Oof. The new Rare Beauty blush in Cheer. There's a new shade of Rare Beauty blushes. Stop it.
Oh, I think, are you talking about the powder blushes maybe? There's a new, she made a shade in the powder blushes that doesn't come in the liquid blushes.
Okay.
And that's the one that broke on me. I ordered it and that's
Oh,
the one that's
no.
broken.
That's the worst.
Let me see. I think Cheer. Yeah, that's right. Cheer. And they describe it as a light, warm pink. Yeah. No, man. Of course, that's the one I ordered that's broken.
Yeah, the House Lab blushes are so pigmented. So I don't super love the House Labs powder blushes, because they are just, I know they'll be for some people, especially for like deeper skin tones, be amazing, but it's just too much for me.
The only one of those that I do really like, I do have to be careful with it, but I still really like it, is Hibiscus Haze in that formula.
Yeah.
It's like it's a rose, but it's almost like, I would describe it as like a watermelon kind of color, but not intensely watermelon, but has like a hint of that watermelon color to it. I love that one.
I also love the Merit cream blushes. I think they're really nice.
Oh, yep. I have like 5 of those. And they're sheer, so they don't give like a ton of color, but I like the Merit ones.
And I love the Mario Soft Pop blush sticks. I think they're highly underrated. I have like 5 of those.
Yeah,
they're amazing.
Dusty Rose is my favorite of that one. I love Dusty Rose.
The Tower 28 cream blushes, I controversially probably think they're a little bit overrated personally.
I agree. I think they're fine, but they're not like a top favorite for me.
And same with these Charlotte Tilbury ones. They're fine.
Yeah.
But I would recommend.
I've never tried the matte ones. I've only ever tried the glowy ones. I used to love the pink one, the Pinkgasm one, but I found so many things since then that I like more than that.
Yeah, same. We both love the plumping blush veils from Makeup by Mario.
I have 4 of those. I love those.
I'm going to show you the shade that I am desperate to get in this. Oh, yeah, this one. I think it is. Yeah.
And see, now I kind of want that one, because I'm thinking it's probably similar to She's Wanted.
Yes.
I'm betting it's similar to this, but more sheer.
Oh, what happened? Where have I gone?
If anyone's tried that color in that Mario blush, let us know.
Sorry for all of the scrolling, team. I got lost. Here we go.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what we're up to. The Too Faced Cloud Crush. I can't even pronounce it. I've lost words. That's also a really beautiful formula. Same with the Mario powder blushes. They're beautiful.
Love those.
The shade Desert Rose in the Mario is really underrated because it's this beautiful. Do you have Desert Rose, Blair?
I don't. I have Mellow Mauve or.
Oh, that's a nice one too.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like this beautiful neutrally rosy blush, but the Mario powder formula that doesn't get talked about a lot is like, it's not glowy in texture enhancing, but it's like plumping.
Yeah.
But also matte at the same time. It's really natural. Oh, you couldn't see the swatch? Sorry. One sec.
Yeah, it's interesting. His powder blushes and bronzers don't get the hype. They don't get much hype at all, but they're both really good to me.
Yeah, I 1,000,000% agree. Velvet Crush shade in Too Faced. Is that the pink one? I only have the pink one.
Velvet Crush.
No.
I think I might have that one actually.
Okay.
Hold on.
Off you go, Blair. While Blair is gone, I will also say the Hourglass blushes, and I'm sure Aura in the chat will pop off now because she's also a huge Hourglass ambient blush fiend. They are flawless. Flawless.
I do have Velvet Crush. Yeah. So this is Velvet Crush in the Too Faced. This is, I actually kind of forgot about this color, but this is a really pretty, I would say like a rosy nude.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, Velvet Crush. Actually, this is, I have the really hot pink one too. I forget what the name of that one is, but
I have
this, I like this color better. In
the do you mean the pink version of the Dior? Like that pink?
Yes. In the Too Faced, I have the Dior one too. I have both, but I love this one more.
I decluttered I put the Too Faced pink one aside for my auntie because she's gonna love it, and I was like, I don't need those, like 2 of those pinks in my collection because I'm not really gonna.
Yeah, I had to like slow down with those bright pinks because then I was like buying it in every single formula, and I'm like, okay, I don't need that many like Barbie doll neon pink blushes. But
hi, Julie. Or maybe your hand is up saying that you're adding things to cart as well.
She's probably adding to her cart.
Probably adding things to cart. You guys, I'm adding things to my cart mentally as well. Like Blair does this. Blair and I thank God we don't live near each other, to be honest. Although in saying that, if we did live near each other, we could share a makeup collection, which would be easier.
It would be great in so many ways and not so great in that we would always be at Sephora together.
Yeah, 100%.
Always.
We just need houses side by side.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw someone else ask. Givenchy's loose powder blushes are phenomenal as well. Organza Cien is, oof.
Yep.
Incredible. Okay, let's go back to shimmering. Also, like Blair said, the Fenty cream blushes are really beautiful as well.
Yes. Those don't get hype. No one talks about those anymore. I remember when those were released, everybody talked about those, but no one talks about them anymore. But those are still really good.
I mean, I have an intense love affair with the Armani Luminous Silk Glow blushes.
Oh yeah.
Wow. They're so good. Actually, this whole bottom row here where it's got the Westman, the LYS, the Armani, and the Gucci, I recommend all of them.
Me too. I have not tried the LYS, but the other 3, yeah, I love all 3.
The LYS is good. It's a matte one. Like, did you ever try the Anastasia Beverly Hills cream blush sticks?
No, I don't think I ever tried those.
It's like that formula. It's like a soft matte formula. So it has no dew or anything to it, but it's very blurring.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really quite nice. And yeah, the Gucci is gorgeous. I want rosy beige in Gucci, and that's your fault, Blair.
I know. I have that one. I love rosy beige in that one. Yeah.
You're the worst. I mean, Pat McGrath Labs is beautiful blushes. I just don't recommend getting that in Sephora sale.
Oh yeah, you can get those like 40% off, like, or sometimes 50% off, depending.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Have you ever tried the Laura Mercier blushes?
Yes, I have the shade Chai, and I love Chai. Chai is like, it's like the most perfect neutral blush. Truly, it is just truly a neutral, slightly peach, like a peachy nude, I would say. But it doesn't lean too peach. It just leans very neutral. It's like a great, it goes with everything pretty much because it's so like neutral in tone on my skin tone at least. I think those I feel like used to be much more talked about than they are now. But I love the shade Chai.
Okay, I'm gonna get that. Blair, can you please swatch your rosy beige Gucci to Velvet Crush from Too Faced?
Yes, let me go grab it.
I will continue scrolling. Benefit blushes are good too, and Laneig's, yes. The Valentino blushes are gorgeous. Any shade, stunning. The Pat McGrath Labs Glow Color Bombs I personally adore, but again, don't recommend getting in the Sephora sale. I would go and Pat directly. The Rose Inks, I do recommend. Yeah. I personally did not like the Give blushes. The shimmery side was just like way too much for me.
Okay. The top is Gucci, rosy beige. This is Velvet Crush.
I'll see. I know they're so similar, but to me, they're so different that I'm like, I need both.
Yeah. Honestly, even formula-wise, like the Too Faced one is more, I would say it's more of a blurring formula, like more smoothing. The Gucci is, I wouldn't call it a super glowy blush, but it's not matte either. It's kind of in between the two. Would you agree, Martina? Do you have the Gucci blush, just not in this color?
It's more of like a matte, like, yeah.
I think they call it a luminous matte. I think that's how they describe it.
Oh, you got the cream blush still, and that's awesome. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, though. The Too Faced blushes are truly some of the most blurring blushes I think I've ever tried. Oh, you're wearing Chai today, Babette. That's awesome. Thank you, Blair. This little mini My Dream blush glow trio thing was actually quite cute.
I was surprised. The only thing that shocked me about that was that it's so tiny.
Yeah,
it is like the tiniest little thing.
It's so itty bitty. It's so itty bitty. Okay. Also Tom Ford blushes, really nice, really, really beautiful. I have two beautiful formula, like not a flat matte, not a metallic shimmery, just like straight, nice, blurring, beautiful.
I have one of those, and I think my color might be discontinued. It was number 1. I think I got it at a cosmetics company store for like 60% off.
Oh, that's
a long
awesome.
time ago. Yeah, and I don't love the color. The one I have is so light, like it's almost doesn't show up. I wonder if they discontinued it because I don't even see it anymore. The number 1 shade.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay, chat. What category next? Eyeshadows, bronzers, highlighters. What are we doing next? Put it in the chat. And Blair, if you have a preference, let me know.
It does not matter to me.
Gucci and Valentino. Valentinos are like more of a satiny type. Oh, you want to do lips highlighter? Lips highlighter.
Lips
highlighter lips. We're like 50-50 highlighter and lips.
Tiffany, Rare Beauty needs to be my only new blush for at least 6 months.
Yeah.
I can't enjoy them all at this point. Yeah, I feel your pain.
Yeah. I find it really hard every day when it's blush time because I love every single blush I have so much. I want to use them all.
Yeah. You only have one, you only have 2 cheeks. So
yeah.
it's like,
yeah.
How do you use them all?
All right. It looks like lips are winning for this round. So let's do lip. I mean, I've already said it a million times. The only lip product I am like run, don't walk is the Westman Atelier lipsticks, but let's do lips. Have you tried the hydrating tinted lip balm from Tower 28 or the Ole Henriksen one?
I have tried the Ole Henriksen one, but I tried before he came out with these tinted ones. There was just an original one that was it was in like a yellow tube.
Yeah, I remember.
It was like an overnight mask. That's the one that I've tried, and it's fine. It's not like anything. I use it at night usually before I go to bed. But I have not tried the tinted ones, and I haven't tried Tower 28, the tinted balms either. So I don't really know about those. My favorite balm type product is the Summer Fridays, personally.
Oh, this one?
No, the actual like lip butter balm.
Yeah, the butter balms are good.
Mm-hmm.
I love my lip oil with this too.
I haven't tried the lip oils from Summer
Fridays.
Fridays.
They're really nice. I want to try the Ole Henriksen one because the Lipstick Lesbians, she did like a comparison of all of the lip oils in Sephora, and her pick was the Ole Henriksen one.
Really?
Huh, yeah, even against the Tower 28 and stuff. So, yeah, I want to try. It's in my cart to pick up. I also picked up recently one of the Milk Makeup lip oils. Oh, this is really nice.
I've been kind of curious about those.
It's nice. It has a little bit of a herby taste. So it's nothing to deter me personally, but it does have a slight herby taste, but it's really nice. It's like a really thin, like watery lip oil kind of thing. Whereas like the Summer Fridays is a bit milkier in texture. Okay. Yeah. But I like both personally. MZ, we were talking about the new YSL oil lipsticks before. We haven't tried them, but we are interested.
Yeah. Those new Armani ones are kind of intriguing me. That hydrating lip gloss, but I don't know.
I like Swirling. I really want to get one of these lip glazes.
Yeah, I kind of want those. I haven't tried those either.
Yeah. I really like the Fenty lip oils. We love the lip butter balms. The Westman, again, I'm going to say it again, the Westman Atelier Run Don't Walk. It is the best lipstick. So good. I also love the plush puddings from Fenty.
Oh, yeah. I do like those too. Good. That one's on the thicker side, which I personally like a thick lip product.
That's my lips need a treatment. They need hydration. I'm putting that on. You love the plumping gloss from Patrick Ta, right?
I do. Yeah. It's not my favorite. Like if I had to pick a gloss, actually the one I've been using more than his new one is his old formula. This Major Shine. I think it's just called Major Shine lip gloss. It's not plumping, but I don't know, something about it has like tons of little like glitter particles in it that are all different colors. I really like this one. And She's an Influencer is the color of this, but it's just like I don't know how well you're going to be able to see, but it's like a light pink with a bunch of different colors in it. So it goes with everything. I do like his glosses, the plumping ones. They do have a really strong cinnamon smell that I know I shouldn't say not a lot, but a lot of people don't love them. because of that. And they're a little bit on the thick side. So if you don't like something kind of thick on your lips, you probably wouldn't like those. But they're nice.
Mm. I see you guys talking about neutral bronzers. Agree. Pat McGrath loves Nude Honey, and also Makeup by Mario in Light.
Yep. And for a cream neutral bronzer, Fenty cream bronzer in Butter Biscuit. Literally the most perfect neutral color cream bronzer that I own.
Yes, actually, I would agree with that for sure. Yeah. Why does nobody talk about? Yeah, no, Blair, Tiffany Blair talks about the Dior Maximizer. She's
those are that. Honestly, if I had to pick one lip gloss, that would be it. That would be it. The Dior Maximizer. I love those.
I need to pick one up. I love the Biscuit cream bronzer from Westman.
Oh yeah, Biscuit from Westman.
Also, I know I'm super ludicrous, but the amount that I want to try one of these La Mer lip volumizers, it's 134 Australian dollars, but I still want one.
I haven't seen anyone, I know nothing about that product.
Neither. But they just, like that shade, it just, I also want to try this Give one, the Give.
Oh yeah, the new ones. I want to try those too.
Yeah. And I did try already this hydrating creamy lip balm from Fenty, and I've completely used it up already. So it's very hydrating. I wouldn't repurchase it, but it was very hydrating if you're interested. This K-Skin one looks nice. Oops, sorry. Oh, the Dior lip liners. I saw someone asking about lip liners. The Dior lip liner for sure.
Oh, yeah. My favorite Dior lip liner, they discontinued, and I cannot believe it. Dior in Brown Fig. One of the best, like slightly rosy, but slightly like brown at the same time, like a rosy brown. It's such a pretty color. They discontinued. I don't know why. It's a great formula though. The other colors I'm sure are great too, but I really loved Brown Fig.
Both the Summer Fridays and the Tower 28, amazing. Like Fenty Gloss Bomb, amazing. Dior Lip Oil, amazing. The Say lip gloss oils are awesome. I've almost used mine completely up. I mean, Charlotte Tilbury lip liners are phenomenal.
Yeah.
You can't go past Iconic Nude. I actually really like the Rare Beauty lip liners too.
Ooh, yeah. I really like, I have that one in Worthy, and I love that one.
Yeah, actually, I think mine, oh no, I have Lively, and then I got the Nearly Neutral one from the little
duo. From that little kit. Yeah.
Yeah, so good. So good. I like the Moisture Glows from Mario.
Oh gosh, I have almost every color of the Moisture Glows. I love them that much.
It's so good. I love the Sensual Shines from NARS if you want like a sheer lipstick.
Dolce Vita in that one, in that NARS formula. Love that one.
And Breathless. I'll show you guys so you can see what we're talking about. So I have Breathless and Dolce Vita, and they're just like, what would you say, Blair, like a lip balm with, I just need to wipe.
Yeah. Like a lip balm with just a hint, or not a hint, a little more than a hint of pigment.
Yeah. Like an intensely pigmented lip balm.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just need to wipe my other foot. Yeah. Dolce Vita. And Breathless. Okay, so pink one's Dolce Vita, and then the brownie one is Breathless.
Oh yeah, love both of those. So
They're
pretty.
really good lip colors, I find, when you kind of like don't want a lip that's like too overpowering, and you're also kind of like not 100% sure what's going to match the rest. And it's good.
Yeah, agree.
I also like them for work when I'm like actually in the office and I've got like meetings and stuff, and I just need to be able to quickly throw a lip on, like in a meeting or something, to like look put together and have a lip balm, but like it's not gonna apply weird, kind of thing. Yeah, the Vive cream bronzer is really neutral. It's like a straight neutral as well, for sure. But it is not. Yeah, it's only for sale at like Cult and stuff. Cult Beauty. Oh, the Mario lip pencils. I actually think they're probably one of my favorite lip liners.
Agree.
Ever.
I think I have, I'm not sure how many I have, but I think I have at least 8 of those Mario lip liners. I love them.
They are, they're so good. I only have one because for some reason they aren't for sale on Sephora Australia. So I have to get them off the Mario website, which shipping's super expensive. But if they had them in Australia, I'd have nearly every shade for sure.
Oh yeah, they're good. They're very good.
Julie, when you say best DM shade, what do you mean? Sorry. Or if you are a liquid lipstick wearer, the Vice Bonds are my favorite liquid lips of all time.
I haven't tried those.
They're very, like, it's the only liquid lip I've tried that, like, especially in the red, that survives my coffee consumption.
That is a high compliment if they last through coffee.
Oh, I also love the Milk lip oil. That one is one that I would like repurchase and repurchase.
I have not tried that one.
It's nice. Really nice. And for those of you that might not have been in the chat when we were talking about them, the Prada Beauty lipsticks are really nice. But if you're like me and you're sensitive to fragrance in a lipstick and you can like taste it, then stay away, because that's my only issue with them is I can just taste the fragrance. It drives me nuts. Also, the Satin Allure lipsticks from Pat McGrath Labs are really good too. I don't personally like the rare lipsticks. Do you, Blair?
They're okay. They're just kind of 50-50. Like they're not terrible, but they're not great.
I just find them a little bit too drying, I think.
Yeah, they're pretty drying. I agree.
I love the Hourglass lip liners. Very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury. Expose is my favorite shade. I showed it before. Super nice. Okay. Any other lip products you want to that are on your list, Blair?
Let me see. One other lip product that I really like are these In Beauty Project lip glazes. They're lip oils, but they're a thicker lip oil. So if you like something thin, you probably won't like these. But this one in cinnamon bun, it's like, first of all, it smells like cinnamon buns, which I like, but you might not like that if you're not a fan of cinnamon smells. But this color, it's like a really beautiful nude, slightly rosy. I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but this color in the cinnamon bun just goes with everything. I love it. There's also one called Cookie.
I've heard of cookie.
Smells. It doesn't smell like, I was hoping it was going to smell like a cookie. It doesn't really smell like cookies. It smells more like vanilla to me. But that one's like a true nude. That's really pretty. And then there's another one, I think it's called like Mystery Pink or Mystery Glaze or something like that. And it's like a true like magenta pink. That one I love also.
Nice. I think Rosy Nude in the Dior Maximizer is your favorite shade, Blair. Yeah.
Yep. Let me grab it.
And your Mario lip liners, they're asking for the best shades of them.
Oh yes, Mariana, that you're exactly right. 38 Rose Nude, that's this one. This is the best color in the Dior Maximizer, in my opinion. This literally, I mean, if I could only have one lip gloss, that would be a crying shame. But if I could only have one, it would be this one. It's just the
nice.
color, the formula. It's a little bit plumping, like you can feel a little something on your lips, but it doesn't hurt. Like it's not anything that's too crazy if you are sensitive to that kind of thing. It's just perfect. Like this is the perfect color to me.
Yeah, I need that.
And I think there was a question about the Mario lip liners. Honestly, Hue, I really like. That one's like a pretty, I would say like medium toned pink. Travis, I really like. That one is more brown. Almond, I also really like. That one is also kind of brown, but like a rosier brown.
That's Toasty. I like Toasty.
Toasty. That's another good one. Yeah. I feel like there's another Mario one that I'm forgetting.
MZ, I like the House Labs lip oils are fine, but they've not a formula that I just have the clear one, and it's not something that I think to reach for. And I'm like, oh, I want to repurchase. It's kind of compared to other lip oils, it really doesn't wow me.
Yeah, I think I had the pink one of the original lip oil. I decluttered mine. I wasn't crazy about it.
Yeah, it's just okay. Okay, I've seen a request for highlighter, so we'll do highlighter next.
Julie, lip liner with that Dior gloss. Let's see. Probably, I'm trying to think what I use the most with that. Structure from Pat McGrath.
Yeah.
Love Structure. Let's see. Worthy lip liner from Rare Beauty. The retractable lip liners. That one is a very similar color to that Dior gloss. And let's see. There's another one that I'm forgetting. Deep Taupe from Anastasia. That's another good one.
Even Iconic Nude.
Oh, Iconic Nude, yeah, from Charlotte Tilbury, another good one with that that gloss.
Yeah. Okay, highlighters.
Oh no, are the Pat lip liners off of Sephora? Oh no. Let me look.
That's a shame, if so. I know Pat sells out of her lip liners so fast. Like they're hardly ever in stock, even on her website.
I was able to pull them up on Sephora. The Permagel Ultra Lip Pencil. Looks like they're all in stock. All the shades except one.
Oh yeah, it might be Sephora Canada because you guys don't have all this.
Oh yeah, it might be that.
I personally think the Stay Super Glowy Gel is like a must-have for highlight.
Yeah, love that one.
Because you can use it, it's so versatile. Like you can use it as the most natural liquid highlight, or mix it in with your foundation, or use it as primer. It's love. The House Labs highlighter. That'd be my top.
Oh gosh, that's a great highlighter. Yeah. And I think the one I love the most is Peach Quartz in that one. I love that shade.
I have Sunstone.
I think this one. Yeah. I feel like that one is very similar to the one I'm talking about, Peach Quartz. That I think I guess they're probably not super similar if she has both shades, but I feel like when I've looked at them in store, they look close to each other.
Yeah, I could see that. What else in highlighter?
I love the Dior Backstage palette, the Glow palette. I think we might have passed it already.
This one?
But I had that one right there.
I decluttered mine. I wasn't a huge fan.
I like that one.
Controversial. The Westman Atelier, I don't know when we'll come up to it, but the Westman Atelier liquid highlighter is a must-have for me.
I would say I haven't tried the liquid one, but I love the fully loaded tinted highlighter in the compact in Peau de Pêche.
Yeah,
love that one.
That one. Yes. Just tell me to stop when you want me to stop there.
Okay. I didn't have that many highlighters. I don't always wear highlighter. I love to buy highlighters, but I find that I will skip that step a lot in makeup.
Yeah. I mean, I don't skip it, but
I think it's because a lot of my cheek products are already really glowy. So a lot of times I don't feel like I need more glow. I think that's what it is.
Because everything but my highlighter is like matte-ish or natural normally. Yeah. So my highlighter is kind of what brings it.
MZ, the Westman Atelier, the highlighters. I have not personally tried the stick version of the highlighter. So I'm not sure how it compares to the one in the compact. But to me, the one in the compact is actually worth it, and they're expensive. So I hate to even say that, but the one in Peau de Pêche, it's like it's the one in the middle. It's not the lightest one, and it's not the darkest one. That is like just such a gorgeous highlighter. I love it.
So I don't have the Peau de Pêche personally, but my mom has. Anytime Westman Atelier brings out a super loaded cream thing, she buys every shade. She loves it. So I've felt it a lot. So you can't really tell, but that's the lipstick, and then that's the liquid super loaded. And then so the lipstick feels like Vaseline. Think like Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate, kind of this one, kind of like this formula. It's like a little bit sticky. The super loaded is like silky smooth.
The super loaded is hard to it's hard to describe, and it's hard to compare that to something else.
It's very unique. It's a very unique formula. And then the Peau de Pêche like super loaded tint is like a stickier, more pigmented cream product. Like it's quite tacky when you do that to it. But it's also quite smooth at the same time. It's more dense is probably how I would describe it. More dense. Super loaded. Yeah, a lot of people love the super loaded cream. This one. Here you go. That's the one that you mean, right?
No, I think that's the pink one. Or that is the formula. Yeah, just that color is the pink one.
But in this one, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bronzed nude. That's exactly how I would describe it. Honestly, on my skin tone, and probably on Martina's skin tone too, I can personally wear that as bronzer. Like in the summertime, that color is so pretty as like a bronzer, blush, highlighter all in one.
My mom uses it even as like her eyeshadow.
Yeah, it would be pretty like that too. That one's really, really pretty.
Should we move on to maybe eyeshadow?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to jump off though. I'm so sorry, but I am I've been up all day today, and I'm fading.
No, you're wrecked. Yeah,
we should have planned to do a part 2.
Yeah,
because I didn't even think of how long this was gonna take to go through every category.
Naively, neither did I. I was like, oh, it'll be fine. But then every otother one of our lives has been 3 hours. Why would this not be double the time? We're going to be 56 hours at this point. Okay, maybe we can figure out, because the sale's not until
Starts
the end of
this
the week.
coming Friday, so the 5th.
So maybe we can work out a time that we could do a part 2 during the week.
Yeah, because I want to do eyes, but I have so many things to say about eye products, so I feel like.
And we still haven't done bronzers.
Oh yeah, we haven't done bronzer either.
So, okay, guys, are you okay? We're gonna cut this off here because this is already 2.5 hours, which is super long. And we will come back and do part 2. We will do it before Friday for sure.
Yeah.
It might have to be at a little bit earlier though, just because I might be able to make my work schedule work out. But anyway, Blair and I will talk about it. We'll let you guys know and we'll advertise it on all of our socials. Should we do part 2 on your channel, Blair?
That's fine. Yeah, we can do that.
And then that way everyone can also go and enjoy their nights.
Yeah. And I love you guys. I'm so sorry, but I don't want to miss talking about things, but I feel like my brain today is just like shutting down. I'm just tired.
Like, you've had a massive day. It's also very late for you. Like for me, I'm fresh because it's the it's.
Oh yeah. See, I forget it's the morning for you. And I'm like a grandma, so I usually go to bed early because I'm a grandma. So.
I'm useless at night. It hits 2 p.m. in the afternoon because I get up at like between 4 and 5. And so it hits 2 p.m., 3 p.m. in the afternoon and I'm done. So,
yeah. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and commenting. We really, 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 really appreciate it. We will definitely do part 2. We'll talk and figure out when we're going to do it, but we will do it before Friday.
Absolutely. And I imagine, I don't know if you're going to do it as well, Blair, like we might even do our own separate quicker videos for those of you that
I was planning to do a video also. So yeah, that will be coming too.
Yeah, just a bit more succinct and stuff if someone doesn't like the live or whatever.
Yeah.
Version. Thank you so much, you guys. I hope you have an amazing night or day wherever you are in the world. We love you. We appreciate you guys so, so much, truly. And we will let you know for part 2 before the sale. So stay tuned. Bye, guys.